Hi, Ann. How are you, love? How are you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. How's Ann doing? Yeah. How's your afternoon going so far? How's your evening going so far?
Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm hoping you're having a great evening. Yeah. Yep. A busy day. You know what? Busy for me today too, because I'm supposed to be into the store right now, but I'm not there. We're gonna talk about sometimes God put us in a position. Could put us. God put. Sometimes God puts us in a position. Hi, Janet. I'm doing fine. Puts us. How was you guys Thanksgiving? In a position to listen to him. How you guys doing? Sometimes God puts us in a position. Yeah. How was everybody Thanksgiving? Wait a minute, guys, I'm coming. I'm doing three things at one time. Let me get straight here. Sometimes God puts us in a position. Okay. Let's see who says something. Busy day. Okay. I am doing great today, Janet. I can't complain. How are you today, girl? It says sometimes God puts us in a position to pay attention. As soon as some couple people get in here, I guess a couple, if I even get a couple, we'll get started. We will get started. I'm hoping everybody have an awesome day. I gotta go get my hair done. Hopefully today, if I get a chance to. Um, if I get a chance to. Yeah. Yep. I feel so close up here. I don't like being close. That's better. That is better. Hi, BYB. Good morning. Hi, happy Thanksgiving, sweetheart. Happy thanks. Oh, happy. How was your Thanksgiving? Some happy thanks. How was your Thanksgiving, BYB? My favorite. Oh, how you doing? If you don't have BYB, and get her because that is my favorite, one of my favorites right there. I'm exhausted, but it was wonderful family food. Mine was too. I got a video to put out about my food, my Thanksgiving meal, but I didn't do it yet. So slow doing everything now, girl. Sometimes this YouTube stuff get exhausting, BYB. So exhausting. Ugh. By working, coming, doing this and doing that, but it was all right. I cannot breathe, but I am not going back to the hospital. It's what it is. I hear you, girl, but you can't breathe. You got to get some type of help, sister girl. Yeah. Oh, look forward to that. I know, Miss Tricia. Take your time. Yeah, I got it. Supposed to be going out, but it's just there because the work. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get ready for Christmas. I should be out Black Friday stuff today, but you know what? I don't do Black Friday like that. But I'm gonna go out and pick up a couple of things. Like I said, I'm gonna give two giveaways away in December, the middle of December. One of them is gonna be a gift card, and the other one, maybe it's gonna be two gift cards. Thank you, girl. I got a pink one like this too, girl. Yes. Oh, thank you, girl. I love my neon colors, even though I wear black all day. I love light colors. Anything is light and bright, I love, but I'm always in black. Black ain't my favorite color though, but I'm always in that color. Yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting on this baby to get here so she can make a lot of noise on the live stream. She's not even allowed to be on here. She'll be laying right here beside me. Snap, that's super tricky, Miss Richard. Thank you. Wait a minute, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Wait, hold on. Waiting on this baby to come. She take 10 years just to get here. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about sometimes God put us in a position so we can pay attention to Him. And I don't know if anybody know what that means, but as soon as my slow folk people get here, I can just start. I'm so glad I'm not at work right now. I don't have to go back to work till Monday morning. Monday morning. Get that paper off my floor, girl. Get the paper. And Maya, she up early in the morning. Been up since I've been up. I ain't even get a chance to read the Bible like I wanted to this morning. I'm just all over the place. And I try to make that my first thing to do in the morning is to read the Bible. You need to get a swing for her. She got all that stuff. Anything Oh, yeah. BY, say good morning. Maya, say good morning. Say good morning. She over here cracking up like she said good morning. Hi, Hi, DV. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the live for your girl if you want to. How was your Thanksgiving? I'm hoping everybody had I need to go get my hair done today. It's a hot MESS. I'm hoping you had a great Thanksgiving, darling. Because my Thanksgiving was okay. I ate. Gonna put more pounds on me that I don't need. But you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna have to enjoy who I am as an individual, enjoy myself as a young lady, well, middle-aged lady. I ain't young no more now. I ain't no young chicken no more now. I ain't no young chicken no more. I may look like a young chicken, but I ain't no young chicken no more. I'm a middle-aged woman right now. You guys are the young chicken. I'm BYB. My little sissy is the young chicken, not me. I'm an old chicken. Walk, walk, and out. So how you doing this morning, Divine? We're gonna talk about sometimes God puts us in a position so we can pay attention. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Did you enjoy your Thanksgiving, Divine? I'm hoping that you did. Yeah, I'm hoping that you did, DVs. You got a nice channel here. DVs, you got a nice channel, sweetie. Did you just start YouTube? Oh, chicken. Ain't no new chicken right here. I'm in my late 40s. Hitting 50s. And that's a young chicken. I'm middle-aged chicken. I ain't no old chicken yet. I'm almost gonna be old chicken. Once I hit in my 50s, I'm gonna be an old chicken. So yeah, we're gonna talk about you. So funny, BYP. We're gonna talk about sometimes God puts us in a position. What I mean by that, we don't pay attention to what God says to us. Only time we're gonna pay attention to what God says to us when we're sick, when we aren't. Plus, my lovely host, I have a little problem with my channel. I need your help. What's that, DVs? Divide, because I don't know too much, sweetheart. But let me tell me what's going on, sister girl. Sister girl, what's going on, girl? What is going on? I gotta get my hair done today. It's ugly, ugly. I ain't diva today, Miss Undiva. What's going on with your channel, DV? Did you call your name DV or Divi? Which one is it? Or Divi? Divi? DV? Which one is it? BYB, I'm so glad you're here this morning. I miss you, BYB. I do. Oh, that's one of my favorite right there. I miss her. DV, you gonna tell me what's going on with your channel? Please, my lovely host. I have a little channel with my channel. Okay, what you need help with? Hi, Jay. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. And make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here if it's free. Thank you. What's going on with your channel, DV, before I get started? Because I'm about to get started with my word today, sweetie. Because I don't want to go back and forth. Or that's what I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Oh, well. Well, my channel home is not normal. Your channel home is not normal. Wait a minute, hold on. BYB, I love the way your channel looks, girl. That's pretty. Ooh, I love your channel, BYB. That's amazing. You look awesome, amazing. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. Her channel is not normal. Let's see what's wrong with her channel. My little secret, save money. Why is it so not normal? It look normal to me. What's so unnormal about your channel? You said my little secret to save money, and it looks okay to me. I don't see what's wrong with it. My channel is humble. Little thing, Miss Tricia. But your channel is beautiful. Ain't no little thing. Your channel is amazing. Okay, well, I don't know how to explain it. I think your channel look okay to me. I'm DV. So I don't know, sweetie. So anyway, guys, it's not showing home video community. Yeah, you know what? That is true. You know what? You're going to have to talk to somebody. It is. Your channel doesn't show that. All I see on your channel, DV, is just uploads. I don't know. Have you talked to anybody that knows something about it? Because I don't know what to tell you. BYB, do you know anything about her channel to tell her about her channel? Yeah, it's not showing. It's not normal. Because I don't see your playlist. I don't see your home. You're right. It's not showing normal. Mm-hmm. Maybe BYB know how to tell you something. Hold on, guys. Ask BYB, see if you know what's going on with her channel. Hold on, sweetie. You thought you said you did. Okay, guys, I'm coming. I'm sorry, guys, I'm coming. I'm sorry. Uh, I think they maybe not.
My hair hurts so bad.
May not be public, huh?
My hair hurts so
Well,
bad.
when your mommy wake up, you have to tell her about it. Let me see if I see this girl come. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's all my party people at? Front door open. Front door closed. Okay, guys, I'm coming now. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I don't know, sweetheart. Okay. Your creator tab login from a computer device you just recently started to upload. It's only your settings part. Only thing I suggest. Yeah, so it says yeah. So BYB may know it better than do. I know I don't know nothing about no YouTube, but I know what I do know. I know something about to tell you about the Lord Jesus though, but I don't know nothing about. All right, I don't even know nothing about what's going on here. You know what? I don't even know how to get my super chat off my I don't even know how to get my super chat off my whatever. I don't even know how to do it. I don't know. I'm so lost. Forget it. I started YouTube since. Oh, you've been on here since 2017. Have you just started uploading, or this just happened? Was it like that before for you, or it just started happening? Maya, close my door in my room. You like to go in pick folks' room. Did this just start happening to you, or it been happening? Well, sometime God, I just had it. Just, oh wow. Well, you know what? You need to talk to YouTube about it or some. It's near under your picture, Divi. It's like a wheel. Good luck. It just good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Back to Tricia. Tricia. Back to the subject, Tricia. Okay. BYB. Huh?
Yesterday I was in my room.
Okay, I'm about to get my subject started. Okay. Okay. Sometime you okay? Okay. What's wrong with you? You don't have to wait a minute. Hello, allow love. Okay. So BYB funny. Sometimes God put us in a position so we can pay attention to him. What I mean by that is you know how we only go to God when we only sick, when we only down and out, but he put you in that position sometimes so you can pay attention to him, because that's the only way he can get your attention. That's sad that that's the only way that God can get our attention is when we sick. or when we need him for something, or when we don't have no money, or when we just don't, we're in a bind. Sometimes God will put you in a bind, in a position for you to pay attention to him. You should know to pay, stop Maya, you should know to pay attention to God anyway, regardless if you're in a position or not. That's why things go wrong for some people sometimes, because we don't pay attention. When he's telling you to do something, when he's telling you something to get closer to him, and when he's telling you to get a better relationship with him, most of the time we don't pay attention to that because we think we can do things on our own. I keep telling you guys, you cannot walk this journey on your own. I don't care how hard you try to do it on your own. You cannot walk this journey on your own. You cannot walk this journey on your own. You can always need God behind you, beside you, below you, beneath you, wherever. You can always need God to walk that journey with you. I cannot do this on my own. I cannot motivate people on my own. I cannot uplift each other on my own. I have to have God on my side to help me uplift you guys, to motivate you guys. You know what? So if you try to do something on your own without God, it's not going to work. It's going to fall apart, and it's going to continue on falling apart. That's why God wants your attention always, not sometime. That's why I tell you guys to get up in the morning and say a prayer. Get up in the morning and acknowledge God. If you can't acknowledge him, who can you acknowledge? You can acknowledge this YouTube in the morning. You can acknowledge these crazy folks in the world. You can acknowledge these haters, but you can't acknowledge God. That's why God put you in a position that you can't understand why he put you in that position. The reason why is because you're not paying no attention to him. You're paying attention to stuff in the street, in the world. We should not be of the world just because we live here. You got to understand that. We should not be of the world because we live here. What I mean by that, we shouldn't be living in this world and being negative with these negative people. What I mean by that, don't be negative with these people because they're negative. We live in a negative world. We already know that. We live in a negative world, and we already know that. Just because we live in a negative world, we don't have to act like these crazy people. I'm around negative people all day long. That doesn't mean I'm going to act negative with them because they're negative. I'm going to try to surround myself with positive people. That's what God wants trying to tell you. Get around somebody that's positive. Listen to what he's telling you. If he's telling you to get away from that person, you need to go. If he's telling you to get where you need to get to, you need to. Hi, KFS. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to the live stream, love. Yeah. Yeah, so if God's telling you to get away from negative people, do that. If God's telling you something, listen. Don't let it go in one ear out the other. I bet if somebody tell you some junk on the street, you're going to let it stay in your ear. But why when God tell you something, let me say that again. Why when God tell you something that's going to be good for you, you let it go in one ear and out the other? Don't do that. Don't do that to God. That's why you are put in a position. That's why you are put in a position that you don't understand because you're being negative. Stop being negative. Listen to what God says. That's why he put you in a bind, because you don't listen to what he said. I'm going to listen to what God say no matter what people say, no matter how people say it. Stop listening to all this negativity. That's all out there is a bunch of negative. Negative. Oh, she say, he say that, but you listen to that before you put God. Stop doing that. Put God first. Not second, not third, not fourth, not fifth. Put him first and watch him work it out in your life. That's why you're sick on your bed, because you're not putting him first. That's why everything is getting cut off in your house, because you don't put him first. That's why things are going a little wacky for you, because you don't put him first. Put God first and watch God work a miracle. Good morning, Shirley. How are you doing this morning? Yeah. KFS, I'm doing good. Just been on the road and Peterbilt, but I got the week off and for things. Yay, KFS, I'm glad you joined me. I miss you. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, oh, you tired? I ain't tired. I'm going to be getting off here soon. I ain't got to go back to work till Monday. So I'm out here and about. I had all these trolls come into my live stream the other day. And I know who brought them to my live stream the other afternoon. But I ain't going to say who it was. But I know who it was. So, where was it? Okay, you're tired. Hi, Oscar Vlog. How are you? Thanks for coming back in. Hi, Bible. How are you? How are you guys doing? Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, when God tell you something, just listen to him. You only go to God when things are going bad. You only go to God when you're caught in the bind. You only go to God when everybody done turned their back on you. You only go to God when you're broke. But when you have a lot of money, you don't go to God. When you're doing great, you don't go to God. When you got that great love in your life, you don't go to God. You stop praying. That's why our Lord, our Father God, put you in a position to make you pay attention to Him. And you wonder why you're in that position? Because you don't pay attention. Pay attention to what God is telling you. God touched my heart yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's great. Pay attention to what God is telling you. When you pay attention to what God is telling you, He's going to take you to a higher level. The reason why you still at the level you in right now, let me say that again. The reason you're at the level you in right now is because you're not paying attention. You're putting people first. You're not putting God first. We need to put God first. Sorry I was late. I had to put my brother in bed. He's sleeping now. Okay, that's okay. Good morning, Janet. How are ya? Even though Janet been in here. Thank you so much, Janet. Put my thing stream out like that, love. So what I'm trying to say, get in the position with God. Let God lead you to the next level. If you're down and out, I cried during the whole entire movie. And what movie, Zoe? What movie you cried about? I had so many trolls come in my live stream, BYB, day before yesterday in the evening time, girl. It's this one person that's sending trolls to my live stream. One person. You know your trolls, A beautiful day in the neighborhood. What is that? Oh, you talking about doctor? You talking about the man? Girl, we talking about. Child, I am blessed listening to you. Thank you so much, Oscar. You talking about the movie at the thing. We're talking about. Okay. Yeah, so God put us in a position sometime, and you wonder why you said it. You set in that position. The reason why is because you're not paying attention to God more. You letting other people. Oh yeah, yeah. We're not paying attention to God. But let me tell you something. You need to start paying attention to God. Put Him first. Don't put Him second. Put God first. When you put God first, watch things rearrange in your life. We don't put God first enough because we're too busy on YouTube. We're too busy on the social media other than listen to what God says. Too busy listening to gossip, listen to what people say about us. Stop doing that. Put God first. Put people second and put you third. When you put God first, put people second, and put God and put you third, that's how I go. Tell them God bless them and block them of all that. Yeah, but people don't do that, KFC. What people does, they only go to God when they need Him. Stop using God. Do God use you? No. Go to God all the time. That's the problem here. We don't go to God unless we need something. When we're caught up in a bind or when we're sick. When we can't get out of the bed, or when we can't see, or we can't talk, or we can't walk, that's when we call on the name Jesus. Let me tell you something. You're supposed to call on the name of Jesus all the time. Hey, Nolens, good morning. Good morning to Nolens. There go one of my other favorite girls came in here. So what I'm trying to say, count on your God. You called me KFC. KFS. You know what I'm talking about. Girl, you know what I'm talking about. Don't go there. I got one named KFC coming in my live stream too. She come in here too. It's Detox KFC, Detox, whatever. Yeah. She come in. Girl, bye. I pray that the person comes. He's being mean on YouTube, sister. Oh, yeah. So what I'm trying to say, I'm a man. Yeah, but listen, KFC. I got a KFC coming in my live stream too. Sorry for calling you KFC. Her name is KFC. She come in my live stream. But I see yours is KFS. Sorry, you are a man. You got only 2 emoji, BYB. KFS, I'm sorry, sweetie. KFS, I'm supporters. He come here all the time. I'm sorry, KFS. Forgive me, KFS. Forgive me. Please forgive me. So what I was saying, you guys got me crying. If you guys have not thumbs up the live stream, if you dead, well, why you still here if you dead? The heck you talking about you dead? Girl, bye. You dead. Where did you do that at? So what I'm trying to say is, their names are hilarious. Isn't their names hilarious? KFS, and I have a KFS come through my. Nah, you okay? Love you. KFS. Listen, KFS. I have a KFC come in my life. Her name is KFS. I did it, baby. I told you. I got a KFC come in my live stream. It's called KFC Detox something. She might be listening in the background because she's always in my live stream. But I always get YouTube mixed. I'm so sorry. Let me get back to the subject because y'all ain't gonna have me going crazy today. You BYB and nobody in the live stream. And then the girl she talking about some Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Girl, bye. We talking about the Lord today. We ain't talking about no movie right now. Okay, so sometimes God put us in a position, and the reason why I say He put us in a position because we don't pay no attention to Him. We're too busy paying attention to crazy stuff like YouTube, Facebook, all kinds of stuff that we shouldn't be paying attention to. So what I'm trying to tell you guys to do, put God first. Don't put Him second. Don't put Him third. Don't put these little so-called friends first either. You know, you can get a lot of so-called friends, call themselves your friend. Don't put them first. Stop putting all these people first. God say, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm the Lord, not them. So when you learn to listen to God, what He's telling you, you put all these so-called people away. One thing that we don't do in life, we put all these crazy folks ahead of God. Somebody going to steal your joy. Somebody going to talk about you. Somebody going to down you. Somebody going to make you feel this low. But let me tell you something. God never makes you feel this low. Why are you going around forgetting about Him, believing in what other people say other than believing what God says? That's the only one going to put you to the next episode. But you too busy believing in what other people say. That's why your bills is down. That's why you ain't got no money. That's why you're in your dying bed. That's why you're sick, because you're not listening to what God said. God said, put me first, not second, not third, not fourth. That's why things are going a little wacky in your life, because you're not putting Him first. When you put God first, not second, not third, watch God rearrange things in your life. Things is not going to go always the way you want it to go or always the way you plan it to go. Things never go the way you plan it. It just go. So what I'm trying to say, if you don't want to be in that bind, if you want to get a closer relationship with God, get on your knees and pray to Him. Tell God that I want a closer relationship with you. Don't just get a relationship with God. Anybody can get a relationship with Him. When you get a closer relationship with God with all these problems that's going on out here, tell Him, I want to be closer to you. I want to meditate a little bit more. I want to open the Bible up a little bit more. I want to pray a little bit more. Mostly people don't do that. Only time a person will pray to God is when they're going through stuff. You know what I mean? Only when they're going through stuff they pray. I got the horses in the back. I'm feeling great. I love y'all always. Keeping it real. Keep it clean. Thank you so much, KFS. There you go. What I'm trying to say, only time you're going to pray to Him is when you need Him. Stop using God. Stop using Him. He's not that type of man. He's not that type of father to us. So what I'm trying to tell you, go to God all the time and tell Him you want a closer relationship with Him. Because a relationship is a person that a murderer can have a relationship. That means you just know God. A closer relationship is when you open the Bible up, you're meditating a little bit longer, you're reading the Bible, you're praying, you're talking to Him about your life. See, people get it twisted about the closer relationship and the relationship knowledge. Closer is you want to be closer to Him. You want to feel His presence. Only way you're going to feel His presence, you got to open that Bible up and you got to read it and you got to talk to Him and you have to meditate. Not many people meditate about their lives. God wants you so close to Him that you can feel Him inside of you. We don't want to get that close to God because we're afraid to get that close. Why? I don't have no reason why. So what I'm trying to say, I have a closer relation with God. I don't have a relationship with Him. I used to be the type just to have a relationship with God. I just knew Him. I didn't know of Him. I just knew that there was a God. But I didn't know nothing. I never opened up the Bible and read about Him. I never meditated with Him. I just knew Him. We want to get to know Him the right way. We want to get to know Him a closer way. Being there for Him. When He needs us, when we don't need Him, we still got to be there for Him. We don't do that because what we do, we wait till things go wrong in our life. Then we call on the name of Jesus. Jesus, I need you now. Stop that. Don't play with God like that. Play with these folks here on earth if you want to play with that. God is not a toy. That's why so many things are happening in your life, because you're not giving Him your time. You're giving people on earth your time. When you should give it to Him. God didn't ask you to read the whole Bible. 15 minutes. Is 15 minutes going to hurt you to read the Bible? It don't hurt me. I get up every morning and say a prayer. For the crazy folks, for the so-called friends, for all that. I pray for them. I pray for my enemies. I pray for the haters. That's what we got to do. We don't want to exclude nobody out of our prayer when we pray. That's what God said. Give me your problem. Give me your worries. Put it on my shoulders. God don't want you to put all that on your shoulders. He wants you to give it to him. What the problem that we don't do, we don't give him our problem. We just try to hold it on ourselves. That's when you come out with stress, depressed, you're miserable, you have a stroke because you trying to handle all this. You cannot handle nothing by yourself. That's why I try to say you have to put God in the middle of your situation. You can't handle stress by yourself. There's no way. You lose your mind. I can't handle stress by myself. There's no way I will lose my mind. I can't be sad and cry by myself. I want God a part of me. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys don't put God there. You want to handle everything by yourself. You cannot handle nothing by yourself. That's why things go wrong, because you think there's no God. You don't believe in him. We got to start believing in God. Hey, Auntie Donna, believe in God just a little bit longer. Let God know that you understand him. Let God know that you acknowledge him. Do you acknowledge him? Not too many people acknowledge him. Only time you acknowledge him when you're broke. Only time you acknowledge him when that car broke down. Only time you acknowledge him when that gas and electric is off. Only time you acknowledge him when you ain't got no more internet, no cable. Only time you acknowledge him when you don't have no money, when you got nowhere to stay, when you got no food on the table. That's when you acknowledge him. Wow, where they do that at? Right here in the world, that's where they do it at. Stop doing that, because that's not the type of God that I serve. I don't know which one you serve, but you're not supposed to do that. If Adam and Eve can't play, humans only play themselves, but when they try to cheat themselves out of God's love. Ain't that the truth, BYB? Yeah, people don't understand it. Put God first, people. I don't know where all my folks at this morning. Where's all y'all folks at? Where's all these folks? Where's all my party people at? You guys just done overdid it last night. Girl, bye. I have been. Hold on. Amen, Miss Tricia. Good morning, John. I have been sexually, mentally, and physically abused in my life, and I got tired of it, so I started my ground. I started to say, yeah, oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, KFS. Wow. I am so sorry to hear that about you, KFS. Wow. But you know what? You have to stand your ground. You have to stand up, and you have to talk about that. Because things like that, you keep it bottled up inside without talking to God, you're not going to get nowhere with that. So you talk to God about your situation and tell him what's been going on in your life. He already knows what's going on in your life. What people don't understand, God already know about each and every one of us. But what we need to do, we need to open up and talk to him about our situation, about your depression, about your crying, about your stress, about your everything that's going on, and talk to him about it. That's why God said, give it to me. Give it to me. Don't stop ignoring him. Only time we want to go to him is when we're going through stuff. Stop that. Go to him all the time. I go through stuff on a daily. And I mean on a daily. I don't stop praying. I'm never going to stop praying. I don't care how my life get better and better and better, which it will get better. But I'm still not going to stop praying. What we do wrong when we get a lot of money, we stop praying. Bad thing about it that it was a woman. Wow. KFS. I'm so sorry to hear that. It was a woman did this to you? Woo. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am praying for you, KFS, that God will continue working his way in your life, sweetheart. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm praying for you. Wow. And you know, that type of stuff will mess you up later on in life. It'll mess your head all up because you're so busy been going through so much stuff. But that's what I'm trying to say. Just give it to God. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, people, I'm coming. Good morning. Going to Black Friday this morning. Have some good dinner. All right. All right, you have an awesome, amazing day. You know what time y'all coming back? Because we're going to Black Friday. This is gone half of the day.
Okay, around like 7, around 8 at least.
Okay, cool. Have a great day today.
Okay. You too.
Riley. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. Hi, pretty girl. I'm going to put her over here by you, Maya. Here go Mai. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, I'm coming, guys. I am coming. I am coming. Hold on.
Let her see your back goes that way.
I know. Yeah. Okay, let me see what KFS was talking about. My aunt done it. Oh, wait a minute. My aunt done it, and she wants me to go to her house this one summer. I said no. She got mad at me. Right? No. Mm-mm. Your aunt is the one that did this to you. KFS. KFS. That's sad. That is really, really sad. But you know what? You continue on praying about that situation, the KFS. It's gonna get better. Just forgive her and keep it moving because God got her and God got you too. He know what happened in your life, and you know what, just continue on praying about your situation. Don't give up on your prayer. No matter what you do, no matter how things seem right now, don't give up praying. Because let me tell you, some people have done the worst to me, and I mean the worst to me. People that I thought was so close to me, that I thought was in my corner, have done the worst to me, have ruined a lot of things about me, tried to ruin things about me. But you know what? As long as you put God first, not second, not third, God is going to see you through, KFC. You just keep your head up high. I know you've been through a lot, brother, but let me tell you something. Just keep your head up high. God got you. Because I'm trying to tell you, I've been through the worst too. But you know what? I'm not going to put it out there like that. But I've been through a lot. And you know what? I'm still standing. And so are you. So keep on standing. Hey, it's Super. How are you doing? She's done every day I was a kid. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. So, hey, Super, make sure you thumbs up the live stream. Good morning to you, sweetie. Thanks for coming to the live stream. So, what I'm trying to say, don't ever stop praying, no matter how things look. Don't ever stop believing in yourself, no matter how things look. But always remember God in this situation. Whatever situation that this person have put you in, have hurted you, have took advantage of you, always, even my sister. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We're just going to be praying for you. No matter what situation God had took you through, whatever situation that you in, don't ever stop praying. Don't ever stop putting God first. I don't care what it is. Keep on praying. Keep on loving one another. And don't stop that. What we do wrong, we stop praying. Don't stop praying. God got you. So what I'm trying to say is, it's Super. Yeah, Super said hi. Yeah. Super said hi. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go through changes. Sometimes we're gonna go through trials and tribulation, but don't forget about God. Don't put it out all on her face like that, Maya. Don't forget about God when things get rough in your life. Because let me tell you something. My life is rough, but I don't never miss a beat to come on here to talk to you guys. I may get 2 people. I may get 15 people. I may get 20 people, but I don't give up on who I am. Don't you give up on who you are, KFS, no matter what's going on in your life. You let God work it out. Most of the people, when they go through situations, they don't, I still talk to them. I'm not mad. Right. Still talk to them, but don't be mad at them. Don't be mad at them. Just keep on. I don't know where all my people at this morning, BYD. But keep on going. Keep on believing in yourself. Put God first no matter what your life looks like right now. Put God first and continue on putting him first. Don't forget about God. What we end up doing when we go through trials and tribulations in our life, we forget about God. We forget about who got us here. God's going to take care of her. God is going to take care of the other lady too, because that was wrong what they done to you. Just go on. I'm glad you forgave them. Did you forgive them, KFS? Because things like that is very hard to do, but we got to learn to forgive people when they hurt us. That's the hardest thing for me to do, is forget about what somebody have done to me. I can forgive you, but it's the hardest thing as being a Christian to forget about what people done to me. Because that's great. The hardest thing for me to do, KFS, is for me to forget about it. I can forgive you today just like that in a second. But forgetting about what you done, it's going to take a long, long time for me to do that. But you know, eventually I do. Like I said, I still have something I haven't forgot about years ago. And when I meditate about it, KFS, it comes back up to me. But God wants us to forget about it. Even though it's hard to do. I don't care if it's been years. Turn around so she can see you, Maya. I don't care if it's been years and years and years. Sometimes that's still hard to do, to forget about stuff that people do to you. But you must do it. Only way you're going to survive in this world, only way you're going to get somewhere in this world, you have to forgive and forget and move on. But what God don't want us to do, that we extremely always do all the time, is forget about him. Forget about him when things get bad. You got 1,000 and they are not here. That's messed up. Yeah, they do. They be like that for me, KFS. Sometimes I get a lot. I don't know where they at. Don't worry about it. They'll come. They'll come. Usually my people come around, mostly around 7:30, 8 o'clock, but it is what it is. I don't worry about. One thing about me, KFS, I never worry about how many people I get in my live stream. Never do. What I worry about is the people that supports me. What we do wrong, we don't worry about how many people come into our live stream. We worry about who supports us. I remember stuff from when I was 4 years old. Wait, wow. Let me see. Okay, so BYB. I remember stuff from when I was 4 years old. I can't forget neither, but heal and move forward. Why? See what I mean? I remember stuff that age. BYB. And I'm in my 40s, but I still remember stuff when I was maybe 15, 14 years old that wasn't very pleasant in my life. The reason why I am the person I am, the reason why my self-esteem was so low, because of the things that I remember in my life growing up. Remember so much. So sometimes it's hard for me to move forward because I'm still remembering what stuff happened. You know what I mean? But it's sometimes still hard for me to forget the things that happened in my life, because that's why I call myself my self-esteem was so low. And everybody say, you're a beautiful girl. Why is your self-esteem is low? It doesn't got nothing to do with beauty. People don't understand. Just because somebody looks like something doesn't mean you can't put numbers in the live stream, KFS. I got 500 and hardly anyone wants to support me. Oh, so sorry about that. Let me take their numbers out. We can't even use numbers, KFS. So what I'm trying to say, people are not going to support you, KFS. Don't worry about them. What you got to understand, what you need to worry about the people that do support you. Love the people that do support you. Don't worry about the people that don't support you. I don't worry about that. I got 1,900 some friends. A handful of them supports me. And the handful of them don't even watch the video. Girl, bye. I don't worry about all that stuff. What I do worry about the people that do support me. I am still here. I took some meds and trying to relax and study on how I am breathing. I am listening. I am trying to understand what you are talking about. You don't understand what I'm talking about, girl? Anyway, you sitting up here listening. You don't understand what I'm talking about. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning. I retract it for you. Thank you so much. Exactly. Focus on the positivity. Welcome to the live stream, Cynthia, and thanks for the thumbs up, my darling. So what I'm trying to say, when things get unpositive to you, things that come along in your life that be negative, that people do negative things to you, always count on God. Don't exclude him out because all those negative things are coming your way. What we end up usually doing, we exclude God out because we got a lot of negative going on. There's a lot of negative people in my life. There's a lot of negative people surround me. But you know what I do? I keep on going. I keep on praying. And I don't stop praying because of negative. What people start to do, they stop praying because there's a lot of negative going on. Don't do that. God want to hear from you even when you're going through stuff. What we don't want to do, we don't want to pray to God when we're not going through stuff. But when we're going through stuff, hey, Cynthia, when we're going through stuff, everybody praying. Oh, God, forgive me. Oh, God. If God came back today, my whole live stream would be filled with people. If God came back today, this whole live stream would be filled with people. Nobody don't want to hear about the Lord Jesus. Janet probably over on Queen's channel. Nobody don't want to hear about the Lord Jesus, but what they want to hear about, they want to hear about mess. If my channel was about a bunch of mess, then everybody would be here. My channel is positive. And I don't care if I get one person in my live stream. I'm doing good with one person. But we got to keep on going. We can't let one person stop us from getting where we want to get to. Wherever you're going through, you just got to keep on praying. Keep at it. Keep at it. I don't care what things look like right now. You got to keep at it. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing in yourself. That's the main people do. They stop believing in themselves because they don't think they can go further. Oh, when we get too busy, we get to pray. I know I do. Shame that something I need to do better. Yeah, when we get too busy, we forget to pray. I'm going to build a city on Minecraft, if you heard of it. No, I had never heard of that before, KFS. Yeah, that's what we stop doing. We stop praying when we get too busy. I have a busy life, BYB. But let me tell you something. I still put God first. Yes, I understand very much. This is what I am thinking about, what I'm doing wrong. You just got to continue on praying, Janet. Just continue on praying. You got to continue on praying and keep on believing in God. That's all I can tell you. But we can't get too busy for God. That's why things happen to us. That's why God afflicts stuff on us, because we get too busy and we don't want to pray. I got a busy life. And let me tell you something. I have the busiest life ever. But that's why I always be consistent about praying in the morning. Because I know I can do it in the morning before I get ready and start my way. We don't do that. We always put Christmas and everything all in front of everything. Go shopping and forget to pray first. You don't know if you're ever going to get another chance to pray. That's why I'm trying to say, do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week to pray. Just pray now. People are not going to always pray for you, but that's okay. You just pray for yourself. People are not going to always going to be there for your best interest, but that's okay. You got to be your own best friend. Sometimes we got to be our own best friend. You know what I mean, Cynthia? Sometimes we have to be our own best friend when it comes to God. God is my best friend. You know what? I don't trust YouTubers. Some of them I don't. I don't trust them. Some people say they're there for you, but let me tell you something. They're not always there for you. But I tell you, one person that's going to always be there for you, if you give him some of your time, and that's God. We don't worry about who's not there for us. That's what people do. They tend to worry about stuff that we shouldn't even be worried about. That's stuff like outside of the world. What you need to worry about, you need to worry about God. Let God take care of your haters. Let God take care of your unfaithful friends. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Where's all my people at this morning? Where are you guys at? Are you sleeping? What is going on this morning? So what I'm trying to say is, let God take care of those unfaithful people. Let God take care of those people that don't like you. Let God take care of your enemies. Let God take care of those jealous people. Let God take care of all those people. You just sit back and take care of you. And talk to God about your situation. Things not always going to look great. Things don't look great for me all the time. But you know what? I keep on praying. I keep on believing in myself. Because I know God is my healer. God is my strength. God is my everything. As long as I know God is for me, who can be against me? As long as you got to know God is for you, who could be against you? Don't worry about your haters. Don't worry about stuff. But just put God first. Stop putting him second all the time. That's why so many bad things happen to us, because we put him second. You don't even make him your priority anymore. God is my priority. I don't care if I get one like on my video. God is my priority. I don't care if I get one person in my life stream. God is my priority. That's what we got to understand. God is our priority. Some people ate too much and sleep. I know. Yeah, they ate. I did too. My stomach's sticking out here today. BYB say, I used to meditate in the morning, but haven't last 4 weeks or so. You put fire up on my behind this Tricia. Yeah, meditate some more on BYB. It don't, they drunk too. You so silly, BYB. Like BYB this morning. Like I said, they'll come in. But like I said, I put them as my priority. Sometimes I don't want to pray. Sometimes I get tired of praying. But you know what? I gotta pray. I have to pray. I have to show God that I love him, that I acknowledge him. If I don't show God that I acknowledge him and I don't pray enough, I'll be lost here. Yeah, don't put that in the face. Let me see. Somebody just came in. Somebody came in. I just missed it. Who came in? Good morning, my life. How are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming into the live stream. Did you eat too much turkey last night, my life? Did you guys eat too much turkey last night? Turkey.
Turkey, but her whole blanket.
Did you eat too much turkey last night? Turkey. I'm not crazy about turkey. You so silly, BYB. So what I'm talking about, that girl's a hot mess. So what I'm trying to say, God, pray a little bit more. Put God first. Oh man, I just made corn sheet. Those are yummy. I got a video coming up about my my Thanksgiving meal. I had greens, I had dressing, I had sweet potato pies, I had candy yams, I had carrot cake. The carrot cake, oh, it's kind of dry. I didn't like the way I don't like the texture of the carrot cakes I got, but it was everything came out good. I'm gonna show you guys that sometime today or tomorrow. I ain't in a rush to put no videos up. I can't stand putting videos up. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Marlon. How are you doing this morning, my sweetheart? Thanks for coming to the live stream. Thank you for coming to the live stream. We're talking about sometimes God put us in a position so we can pay attention to him. What I mean by that, Sometimes God put a sickness on you for you to pay attention on him. Sometimes God take away great things that you love so much about you because you don't pay attention to him. Start paying attention to God more and watch God work wonders in your life. Maybe things look a little wacky right now. Doesn't mean it's going to always stay that way. Thank you so much, Marlon. You are amazing. I am doing a wonderful. How was your Thanksgiving, Marlon? How was your Thanksgiving, my love? So what I'm trying to say, focus more on God other than focusing on these crazy people. Focus more on God other than focusing on those so-called friends. Focus on God other than focus on the world. What we do wrong, we focus on the world other than focus on God. Hi, Frank. Stop doing that. God know what you need. God know what you want. God know what you need. God know what you want. God ain't going to give you what you want. God going to give you what you need. So what I'm trying to say is, if you continue on focusing on the world, good morning, Frank, you're going to be lost. If I continue on focusing on this stuff around me, oh, she going to like that, Maya, yeah. If I continue, you told her to give it to her? Yeah, thank you, Maya. Keep her quiet for a while until I have to give her a bottle in her mouth. So what I'm trying to say, if you continue on focus on this worthy stuff that's not of God, you're going to fail. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much, Marlon. You're going to fail. So many people talk about everything else other than talking about God. So many people put so much other craziness stuff first other than putting stuff that God wants you to put first. So many people focus on the world. So many people focus on negative stuff other than focusing on God. If you learn to focus on God first, crazy people second, you'll be okay. I don't worry about who don't like me. I don't worry about who's against me. I worry about the people that's for me. God is going to enlarge your territory if you continue on being who you are. Putting first, absolutely, my life. You don't do that. We're too busy putting other people first. Putting your crazy so-called friends first. Those people ain't your friends. They done show who their true color 30 million times, but you still putting them first.
No.
Who does that?
You want a hole?
Don't do that. Don't do that, Maya. Are you letting her see the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop doing that. You know what I mean? Now, they already told you that they're not your friend. Say it louder. These people ain't your friends. If you think these people that come in your live stream, half of them ain't your friend, they ain't your friend. I got a handful of people that I can call on YouTube my friend Marlon, my friend Nolens. A half of people. I can't call everybody that come in my YouTube, my channel, my friend, because they're not. People will talk again about you and tell you ain't doing that. But let me tell you something, sister girl, brother man. I know what I'm doing on my channel. I don't care if I get one person in my live stream. I know what I'm doing. I don't get notification from you guys. I get notification from him. When you learn to get notification from God and not these crazy folks gonna tell you ain't doing nothing, you'll be a better person. I don't worry about them. I worry about him. Let me say that again. I don't worry about them. I worry about him. I don't worry about the people in the bushes either. I'm worrying about God. I know where God is taking me. Okay, Cynthia? Marlon, I know where God is taking me, and it ain't gonna be here long. It's gonna be up there one day. So I don't worry about who don't like me, who this or who that. We don't do that. What we need to worry about is we got to worry about where we going, where we getting to. Are we living correctly? Are we doing things the way God pleasing to us? We got to go ask God sometime, am I pleasing you? Am I doing, hey, Sonia. Hi, sweetie. Am I pleasing you? Am I doing the things that you want me to be as a Christian? We don't ask him that. Amen. So what I'm trying to say is, God is my number one fan. That is my friend. I don't trust people here on YouTube. I'm just trying to tell you. People already done made me feel like I'm like this already. But let me tell you something. I know who I am. And I know who my YouTube friends are for real too. So if you're trying to be a YouTube friend and trying to be fake without the fun, God already know who you are. Okay? So bye, Felicia, on that note. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, focus more on God. Leave these crazy folks alone. They ain't going to do nothing but steal your joy. Steal your joy. Let them go. You know what you're doing on your YouTube channel. You know what you're doing at your job out here in the world. You don't need nobody to tell you what you need to do. Only person needs to tell you what you need to do is God. If God telling you that you're doing something wrong, rearrange that tape and do it right. Don't listen to what they say. People are going to always tell you something that you're doing wrong, no matter what you're doing wrong, or no matter what. If you can be the best person in the world, somebody always got something to say about you. You know, you can stop Maya making all that noise. You can do whatever you want to do, but people always got something to say bad about you. People always got something to say bad about me, but let me tell you something. I don't focus on YouTube people. I don't focus on the people out here in the world. I get on here every morning and do my thing, not my THING, my THANG, okay? So people going to tell you, oh, she's not doing enough. I know what I'm doing over here, okay? If I get one person on my live stream, as long as I did something today to please that person, as long as I got up in the morning like God wanted me to, into teaching, to tell you guys how good he is. You never know what message I say today will uplift somebody that somebody needs to hear. And most of the time when people come in my live stream, they always say, oh, Tricia, I needed to hear that message today. Thank you for hitting on that message today. That's why I know I'm doing what I'm doing. People will tell you that you're not doing nothing. But what I'm trying to say, Cynthia, we got to keep our eyes on the prize. The eyes on the prize is him. It's not YouTube people. It's not people in the world. It's God. It's a shame. Yeah, it is. Hold on. I'm sorry to say it's a shame some of the people be family. Thank you, Sonya. It's a shame some of the people be family. Family should always stick together. Don't put that in front of her face. Don't do that. Show her a little light. Yeah. It's a shame that some of the people be family. They be real family. And you wonder why. And it's a shame it be so-called friends to say they have your back. But they really do have your back. Right back there. That's where they be at. That's where they belong back there. YouTube friend. So-called YouTube friend. But that's what I'm trying to say. You guys got to put God first. Let God pick and choose people for you. Stop going out there picking crazy friends that's not your friends. Marlon said, be the best that you can be for God, because they will always be someone that will hate on you. No matter. Absolutely, Marlon. No matter what you're doing, there's always somebody going to hate on you. There's always, don't put that in her face. You may hit her with that. There's always going to be somebody that's not going to like what you say. Hey, good morning, Polly. I spoke to you yesterday in a live stream. How you doing, Polly? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up for your girl. Yeah, it's always like somebody going to not like what you like. Somebody's not going to like what you do. She can't see it right there, Maya. So what I'm trying to say, don't worry about them. When you worry about stuff that's materialistic, worry about things that doesn't even matter to God, it sets you aside from stuff. You don't think about him as much. You don't think about God as much because you're worrying about other stuff. Worldly stuff. Stop worrying about worldly stuff. If I think about who's not for me, it's going to keep my mind off God. I'm not going to pay attention to God. Well, thank you so much, BYB. What I'm trying to say, if you keep not thinking about what God wants you to think about, you're going to keep thinking about the world. Don't think about the world. I'm good. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was amazing. How about yours, Polly? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, when you put your mind on God and don't worry about your enemies, don't worry about your haters, God's going to whoop them. Pow. Pow, pow. I used to whoop them a long time ago. I don't do all that stuff no more because I'm a child of God. So I want to act accordingly. If I go back and act like I used to act, that's not godly. That's not a Christian. That's not how a Christian act. Go beat somebody. Let God whoop them. What you need to do is I got to continue on putting the word out. I got to be a role model. A role model is not talking negative about people. It's positive. If I'm a role model, I'm supposed to uplift each other. I'm supposed to motivate people. I'm not going to go beat people and go say, oh, yeah, that's the right way to do. Go beat them. Put God first, people. Not second, not third, not fourth. We got to put him first. Was great. I was able to reflect and give God thanks for everything that he has done for me and my family. Absolutely. That's amazing, Polly. I'm glad you had a great Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was okay. Like I said, I don't have family here, but just me, my daughter, and Amaya. What, Amaya? Okay. So, yeah. Let me see. Okay. I have someone in my family that literally told me to stop my music ministry on YouTube. When I first started, it told me to just play in church. Wow. See how your channel's growing? Don't listen to them, Marlon. You're doing an amazing job. People don't want you to grow. Especially here on YouTube. People don't want you to grow on YouTube. They want you to stay low. When you get somewhere on YouTube, people don't want to watch you no more. People don't want to watch your videos no more. Let me tell you something. Before I got monetized, I had people watching. You speak like be backing me. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Cynthia. I'm glad I can help you out, sweetheart. Before I started, before I got monetized, people, the views all went down. Nobody don't want to watch your video anymore because they don't want to support you anymore because they. Yes, that's crazy, Mark. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. Nobody don't want to watch you no more. They don't want nothing to do with you anymore because you're monetized. So they don't want to give you what you want to give you. But let me tell you something. As long as God got me, God gonna send those people to me. That's what we do wrong, people. We worry. Don't let it put on. We worried about who watches us and who don't. Don't do that. Worry about the people that do watch you. Worry about the people that do support you. There always going to be somebody in their life, in on YouTube or wherever, not going to support you. But let me tell you something. Don't give up. When you put God first, thank you, Janet. When you put God first, He's going to make things for. He's going to provide for you. We're too busy worrying about who doesn't watch us, who doesn't like us. Don't worry about the people that don't like you. They didn't like the Lord Jesus. That's one thing that I never worried about if people like me, if people want to watch me. I don't care about all that. I'm here to tell you how good God has been to me. I'm here to tell you to put God first, not second, not third, not fourth. When you put God first, God gonna make everything right for you. When you put Him second, everything's gonna go wrong. That's why God said He's a jealous God. People don't know God is a jealous God because they don't put Him first. They don't want nothing to do with God when He done gave them all that money. Oh, I got $1 million. I don't need you, God. Go somewhere. Or when God gave you all that stuff that you thought you would never get. You got all that stuff, but you say you don't need God. Let me tell you something. As long as I live, I'm going to need God. I don't care if God gave, don't put that on her face. Don't put that all the way there. I don't care if God gave me $1 million. I'm going to still acknowledge Him. I'm going to still talk to Him. I'm going to still meditate to Him. I'm going to still open my Bible up. I'm still going to pray in the morning. Mostly people, when they get a little bit money from God, they act like they all that. Or they get way more subscribers than you. They act like they all that. They don't want nothing to do with you no more. They don't want to come to your live stream. They don't want to support you no more. But let me tell you something. Don't worry about those crazy folks. Because sooner or later, they're going to be right back down here where they started. When you think you're better than somebody, when you don't acknowledge God first, He brings you all the way back down there where you started at. So don't worry about them. What you need to worry about is keep on acknowledging God. Keep putting God first, not second, not third, not fourth, and watch Him work wonders out of you. Maybe things seem a little crazy right now. Maybe things don't seem like you're going to get above water, but guess what? You're already above water. You know why? Because you woke up this morning. You're above water. You're not beneath the water because you're not dead. So you're above the water, so God woke you up this morning. So just because things are not going the way you want it to go right now, doesn't mean it's not going to go that way. But one thing we need to do, we need to acknowledge God. We don't acknowledge God enough. That's why things go crazy in our life. That's why this is going that way. That's why that is going that way, because we're not acknowledging. We're not putting Him first. What?
It's a spider.
Where? Hold on a minute. A spider on the floor. Where? Where?
Right there. See it right here?
Mm-mm.
My room.
Where? I don't see it. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Okay, let me get the spider. Hold on, I'm getting a spider for her. Where's the spray at?
No, I think it's inside her room.
Put it back in my room. Put it in my room.
Okay, Maya, hold on. I ain't seen spiders in a long time here. We always get spiders in here.
Yeah. I don't have any.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I had to kill a spider for my granddaughter. She was having a fit in here. She don't like spiders, neither do I. But I had to be the spider killer today. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. She said, Spider. It was in the hallway by her room. Good morning, Chocolate. How are you doing, sweetie? What did I miss, guys? Um, Marlon music. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, see, I tell you, my people come in here late. Late. So what I'm trying to say, but it's okay. I'm glad you guys are all here. We still ain't got them all here. But what I'm trying to say is, when God puts you in a position, that's because we don't pay attention to him. If I didn't pay attention to God, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. I still have problems. I still go through a lot of stuff. I still got bills on top of bills on top of bills. But I don't give up because I have a bill. I still have haters on top of haters on top of haters, but I don't give up because I have haters. I still have enemies on top of enemies on top of enemies, but I don't give up because I have an enemy. That's what we do. When we get somebody against us, what we doing, we give up. We don't want to acknowledge God. We don't want to pray to God about it. We give up. Hi, Nina. How are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up if you have not. So what I'm trying to say, don't give up on God because you're going through something. Acknowledge him when you're going through something. Acknowledge him when you're not going through stuff. What we do, we acknowledge him when we're going through stuff. When we're going through stuff, we on our knees praying to God. We're crying to him. But when God gave you all that money, I'm doing awesome, Chocolate Chip. When God, I'm outside. Okay, Fed, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Oh, Fed, thank you. You guys are amazing today. There they go. There they coming in. So what I'm trying to say, stop giving up on God when you got $1 million. When he gave you that $100. You say, I got $100. I don't need him now. You're going to need God till the day you die. What part you don't understand about that you're needing God? We need God each and every day. We got to understand that. God is our healer. God is our everything. God is our Father. That's why God afflict a lot of things on you guys, because you don't pay attention to him. You don't pay attention to him. You guys act like God is somebody out here. God is different from any of these people. You got to understand that. Since you know God is different from these people out here, give him the praise. Give him the respect. Let him know that you love him. Do anybody ever do that? Do they ever do that? You too busy trying to get up here when you're forgetting about the name of Jesus. You forget about to pray to him every morning. Stop doing that. Did that come in yet? Just reading comment, the ad is remaining 3 minutes. Okay, thank you, Fed. So what I'm trying to say, So what I'm trying to say, continue on praying. Continue on loving one another. Don't ever stop loving people. No matter what you do, don't stop loving each other. Thank you so much, Polly. What I'm trying to say, God, that's why we always get put in a bind, because we're not putting God first. We're putting him second. That's why we keep getting in a bind, because we let other people steal our joy. Stop letting everybody steal your joy. You know who you are as a person. I know who I am as a person. I'm not going to let nobody come in between me and God. Don't let nobody in the world come between you and God. That's what people usually do. I'm going to let her come between me and God. Don't let them do that. If you're living for God, live for him. We're not living for people. When we die, we're gonna go by ourselves. Are we going with these haters? No. Are we going with the so-called friends? No. We're going by ourselves. So why do we worry about who's for us and who's against us? Don't let nobody steal your joy, Chocolate Chip. But that's what people do. They let people come along and dictate what they need to do. Nobody should tell you what you need to do. What you need to do is give God some of your time and focus a little bit more. Hold on. Huh?
I'm going crazy over here.
Okay. We need to focus a little bit on God. We don't do that because we're too busy doing other stuff. Get up in the morning and say a prayer. Get up in the morning and acknowledge God. Put him first. Before you get on YouTube, like I said in each and every one of my live streams, to pray. Each and every one of my live streams, open the Bible. I'm not just saying this just to be saying it. I'm saying it. What is she doing? Hold on, guys. Gosh.
You know what you making?
I'm about to feed her in a minute and change it. But while you here, you gonna do all that. and change her pamper, and then we're gonna put her in the bed. Oh gosh, she is funny over there. This girl is cracking me up. So what I'm trying to say, guys, if you have not thumbs up the live stream for your sister over here, for your diva over here, thumbs the live stream up. It is absolutely free. So give me a little like, okay? Just a little like. It don't cost $1. Now, if it costs $1, I'll tell you go ahead and keep your dollar. But since it's free, guys, it's free. I am about to set up what you call that, a post office box. I should have been doing that a long time ago. Because so many people want to send me stuff. But, oh gosh, this baby. Wait a minute. My daughter. She going crazy over here. I miss you, baby's sound. I know. Maya. Don't do that. But like I said, I'm about to set up in your post office box. And good morning to the people in the live stream. Please stop. Thank you so much, Janet. It's beautiful. This girl, listen to her. My daughter about to get her so y'all can hear. She's going crazy.
You know how to do something, huh?
She should do it when I'm alive, though. Thank God, and I'm in now. Thank you so much, Fab. Thank you for coming in. And make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here. And thank you for watching the... Thank you. Let me drop my trademark. Yeah, thank you for dropping that trademark, girl. And thank you for coming into the live stream. You are amazing. You guys, you know, Feb, she is monetized too. So, guys, when you come in somebody's live stream, watch the ad. Folks don't do that. I know it's too funny, I'm Polly. Stop doing it. She stopped now. Look at her eye. Very happy. Yes, she's a happy baby. Welcome to Grandma. Yes, Cynthia. But that's not the one you heard. The little tiny baby is my niece. My granddaughter, she's 3. You can hear her in the background trying to soothe the little girl, the babies. Thank you so much, Dr. Chip. She's trying to soothe the little baby from crying, but you know, it never happens with her. She ain't crying. She was having fun. So what I'm trying to say is pay attention to God. That's why you wonder why you're going through so many crazy changes. That's why you wonder why things God had passed you by. That's why you wonder why things are going so wacky in your life, because you're not putting him first. What we need to learn how to do is put God first, not second, not third, not fourth, but first. When you put God first, that's when things work out. Maya Princess is also a diva like Glam. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I wish I could show her. I wish I could have showed you guys her yesterday. She looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at these little boots over here. Hold on, let me show y'all these little boots. I can't show you her, but I'm gonna show you these little boots. Look how cute these. Now look how cute these little boots is. Look at them. Y'all gonna tell me those ain't cute? They Maya's. Look at them. Girl, bye. And look at this little purse here. Look at this little purse.
Yes, what is the big one?
Diva all day. Ain't that diva all day? Come on. Little things go up and down, you know. That's what she putting on today. And one more thing. Let me show y'all something. A coat just like her grandma. Look at this. Look at this. Look at here. Just like her grandma. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, she swagged out just like her nana over here. And her mama too. So like as I was saying here. Oh, thank you so much, Marlon. So like I'm trying to say is sometimes God put us in a position because we don't pay him no attention. Clothes and all that stuff is materialistic. I wouldn't have the things that I have today if it wasn't for God.
Oh my God.
Like I said, I would give you guys the shirt off my back if you need that. That's the type of friendly person I am. We don't do that. What I'm trying to say is, you got to learn to put God first, not second, not third. When you do these things, God's going to acknowledge you more. God is jealous. He is jealous of people that don't put him last. God said that he's a jealous God, and he is. If you read the Bible, you'll learn about that God is jealous. And he wants your time. We don't want to give God none of our time because we give YouTube our time. We give Facebook our time. We give the TV all day our time, other than opening up the Bible and read it. I sit up here when I'm here at home. Yeah. Yes, he does. I sit up here when I'm at home. I meditate. I meditate about my life. Ask God, am I doing the right thing? Am I living the correct way? Sometimes we think we're living the correct way, and we usually don't. Sometimes I say something bad to somebody that I don't mean to say, and I go back to myself and I pray to God about it. Oh, God, I didn't mean to say that type of stuff. Because I said something bad yesterday in the store that I shouldn't have said. And I thought about it yesterday. about this woman. She was going so slow, but she was just doing it on purpose. This just had, you know, having a bad attitude in the store all the time. I told her, this is what I said to her. I told her, I said, you have a bad attitude. I said, what is your supervisor name? You don't just throw nobody their clothes. You don't do that. That's not the way we do things. Thank you, Marlon. That's nice. It's too much stuff. Yes, it is. You don't just throw nobody your clothes, but I had to, what happened? Oh, dude, let me see. Yeah, I had to, I have to interact. I have to go and talk to God about my situation because that wasn't. I mean, it was okay, but I said something to her. I said, "You are so ignorant." I say, "Don't you know how to speak to people when they come up? You don't just throw their clothes to them." It may not be ignorant, but I thought about it yesterday. I said, maybe I should have did it a different way. You never know which way you're doing something wrong to somebody. You don't know what you're doing. So I had to interact to myself and go back to God and say, "I'm sorry for what I did." You know, because sometimes you do stuff you had no business doing. We do stuff sometimes just to make us not listen. We're not perfect. We're going to do something in life that makes us feel like that we're doing something wrong, but we're not perfect. We're not perfect. God didn't make perfect people. God know that we're going to make mistakes. No, you don't throw stuff. There you go, chocolate chip. That's wrong. But the way I said it to her, chocolate chip, was kind of wrong. But I went back and said something. No, you don't throw stuff at people. I'm not no animal. You don't throw nothing at me, but sometimes people need to be. Absolutely, Simon. So that's what I gave her yesterday, a reality check. So what my daughter said to her, yeah, you need to fix your wig. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. My daughter just go overboard. She said, and fix your wig while you at it, being so ignorant. I said, oh, gosh. And I said, this, come on. We just walked out the store. She said, with your nasty looking self. Sonya, don't laugh. And my daughter said, with your nasty looking hands. I said, oh, no, please don't do that. See, my daughter, Frank, stop laughing. That's mean. So I had to go back and retract myself. I said, oh, God, please forgive me from saying mean things to people. Yeah, my daughter's a mess. She's a hot mess, chocolate chip. Yes, she is. Yeah, one day I'm going to show you her on live stream next to me. She's a hot mess. She's saved, but she is a hot mess. She can get, when people do stuff that she sees that to her mom wrong, the lady just put it up there. She just put it up there without saying, thank you, have a great day. If you in front of somebody, tell somebody, hey, how are you doing today? Thank you, have a great day. If I was a cashier, and so, if I'm having a bad day with some at home or something, I'm not going to take it out on my customers. That's not of God. I'm going to get up there and just throw you my stuff here. Girl, bye. So I told her, I said, you got to, this is what I told her. I didn't want to go back to be what I used to be. I said, you got a bad attitude. And she just looked at me. I said, yeah, you got a bad attitude, sister girl. And she just looked at me. And then my daughter said, yes, fix your wig too while you at it with your ugly stuff. I told her, Asia, don't do that. She just say that, yeah, she do. My daughter do the most. When she get mad, she say bad things to people, and I tell her, don't do that. And we just walked out the store. But anyway, yeah, I say this: if you're living right and you ask God about different situations in your life, and He speak back to you about that thing, and you get the comfort in your spirit about it, you're on right, Polly. So that's what I did. I prayed about it, and I asked God for forgiveness because I told her she had a bad. Well, she did have a bad attitude. I'm not going to get in front of you guys with a bad attitude. Yeah. If I had a bad night the day before, there's no way I'm going to get on here and talk mean to you guys. I'm not doing that. That's not of God. I'm not going to never, ever do that to you guys. That's not right. Asia is my kind of... See what I mean? She said Asia's her kind of girl. BYB is bad. My daughter laughing in the background now. So I told her, stop saying that. My daughter say, fix your wig. I told her, don't say fix your wig to that girl. Even though her wig was... crossed up a little bit, but that's okay. That's her wig. It's nothing we can do about her. All we can do is pray for the negative people. She was negative yesterday. So that's what I'm trying to say. God will put you through a test. Frank, stop laughing. God will put you through some type of test. And I get tested all the time. On a daily, I get tested here. But I got to understand that God is for me. Who can be against me? God don't want me to say mean things to people, but sometimes it slip up again. I know who I am, though. You know? Yes, we need to pray for the negative people, Marlon. We don't want to act on them because that's what the devil want me to do. He want me to laugh and say mean things like my daughter was saying to that girl about a weed. The devil want me to act that way. He want me to laugh with my daughter when she said, I said, no, come on. You know, Cynthia said sometimes you have to put people So people we can bring out the best. Okay, sometimes we have to put people who we can bring out the best in you. There's people who can bring out the worst in you. But as long as you learn and grow with it. Right. People will bring out the worst in you. See, that's what happened yesterday. They wanted to bring out the worst in me. I'm not no bad person at all. Polly, stop laughing. Now Polly laughing at you, Asia. Yeah, she said something about her wig because it was twisted up. But I told her, don't worry about her wig. Everybody can't afford stuff, so I told her don't worry about that. So I kept on going. I kept on praying. You guys are a hot mess today. And I kept on going. But I just want to tell you guys about that stuff. Sometimes the devil will put me to a test to see who I am. Now, if I was like I used to be, she would have got the same thing my daughter was saying to her. I would have said that. But I'm not that way no more. I'm not that way no more. What I told her, I say, you're very ignorant. I say, very unprofessional. But I say, I'm going to pray for you. Polly, you're bad. I say, I'm going to pray for you. And I left out the store. And that's when my daughter said something about, with that little ugly wig, with your ugly self. I told her, stop saying that. No, don't say that. Just keep on going. But hell no. I'm a snatch a wig and I have to get sassy with my mama. I'm asked for long forgiveness after I'm a work in progress. You know what? Y'all, you stop it. Sonya, you guys are bad. Hi, sexy. How are you? Where you been at? Girl, I tried to catch you on your live stream the other day. I couldn't catch you. You be getting, you don't stay on live long. Sexy, start staying on live a little longer so people can catch you. Stay on a little bit longer. If you guys don't have Miss Sexy, that is one of my friends. I love her. Sexy too much. Get her. I'm laughing really hard. Yeah, you don't be on long, Sexy. I try to catch you and you already be gone. I like your makeup, Sexy, you be wearing. You are amazing. You're beautiful. I just want you to know that, girl. You had a call. Okay. Because I tried to catch you, but by the time I got to get to your thing, you were already gone. So, guys, if you don't have Sexy, make sure you guys get her. She's one of my friends also, Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, you don't wear makeup? Oh, you look pretty. Oh, wow, you look pretty. You wear eyelashes and all that stuff. You look really pretty. If you don't, you look like you wear makeup. Well, good, girl. I don't wear none either. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, guys, other than eyebrows, though. Okay, you look really nice. I like your eyebrows on you. You look real pretty. Your eyelashes, rather. You wear eyelashes, right? Well, whatever. You look real pretty. So what I'm trying to say, guys, keep on believing in yourself. Don't let nobody come along and steal your joy. Don't let nobody take you out your character. Like that lady tried to take me out my character. Do not let people take you out your character because the devil ain't going to do nothing but be laughing at you. You're very welcome. He ain't going to do nothing but laugh at you. Oh, you don't wear makeup? I don't wear it either. I don't wear makeup. My mother used to try to get me to wear makeup for years ago. Now, I'm just a plain Jane. That's it. But what I'm trying to say, guys, put your eyes on God. Eyes, some perhaps. Oh, you look pretty without it too. Hush up. You very beautiful. I can't wear it. Break out. Thank you so much, Sexy. I can't wear it either. I try to wear a little lipstick sometime just to see how it look on me. My daughter wants to get my eyebrows done. I got some really, really thick eyebrows. You guys don't see it because I always have my hair in front of my eyebrows. They're very, very thick. My daughter tried to get me to cut them off to get them done up. Far from plain, Miss Tricia. Oh, thank you so much, BYB. Yeah, I don't wear makeup. Never wore makeup before. So, that's just something that I never wore before is makeup. But I always want to try to put something on my cheek to see how I look. I might do it for Christmas, put some lipstick on and come in here. Y'all probably laugh at me. And I'm like, what in the world she got on her lips and her cheek? So what I'm trying to say, guys, continue on praying. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Put God first. When things going wrong in your life, put him first. When things not going wrong in your life, put him first. Don't stop believing in him. What we do wrong, we pray to God when we need him. But when God gave you that brand new car, you don't need him no more. Don't do that to God. When God gave you that brand new house, you don't need him no more. Don't do that to God. When God gave you that great husband, that great wife, you don't need him anymore. You got to understand, you're going to still need him. It may not be broke yet. It may not be broke yet. That friendship may not be broke yet. That life of yours may not be broke yet. But let me tell you something. When you don't put God in the middle of it, it's going to break. It's going to tear apart. You may not see it right now breaking, but guess what? It's going to tear apart right in front of your eyes. Because you know why? You didn't put him up. You know what? God makes things work for a little while. That relationship that you didn't put God in it, he'll let it work for a little while. Oh, we doing good. Oh, how y'all doing today? Oh, we're doing good. Are you really doing great? He'll let it make work for a little while. Oh, just like that truck. You said that truck was running for a little while, but it stopped working because you didn't put God in the middle of your situation. Oh, that friendship you thought was so great, but you didn't put God in the middle of that friendship. Oh, that husband you thought there was the world, but you didn't put God. Hi, I'm Sharon. How are you? Make sure your thumbs up for your girl. But you didn't put God in the middle of it. That's why things break on you because you didn't put him in there. Put God in the middle of your situation. Let God work it out. When you don't put him in there, everything breaks up on you. Everything breaks. The bills fall apart. Your life start falling apart because you putting God second. God said, put me first. God said, put me first. When you put God first, people, that's when things start working out right. When you don't put God first, things start falling apart. Yeah. It's okay. When you put God first, second, things start falling apart. What I'm trying to say. Hi, Cher. Hi, love you, sweetheart. How you doing this morning, my love? Thanks for coming to the live stream. So what I'm trying to say, guys, start thinking more about God other than yourself. It's been fun, y'all. Miss Tricia, enjoy your shopping. Beautiful. Everybody have a great day. Hit the like. Thank you so much. I love you, BYB. Come back and see me. Thanks for staying in for a little while for me. If you guys don't have one of my favorite girls right here, BYB, make sure you guys get her before she get away. If you have not thumbs up the live stream for me, please do that. It don't cost a thing. So let's see back what Fed was talking about because she was talking about some makeup. I remember, okay, Fair said, I am trying to do away with it because I have more peace mind without makeup. Me too. I don't wear it. I never did wear it. I'm not going to wear it because it's just me. I mean, I don't knock the people that wear makeup. I don't knock nobody that wear those type of things because that's them. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, if you want God to work a miracle out in your life, stop going to him only when you need him. Stop going to him only when you're sick. Stop going to him only when you down and out. Go to him before you get down and out. Go to him before when you have all the money. Go to him when you have that big dream that he gave you. Go to him then. Stop doing that. What we do wrong, we only go to him when we need him. Oh God, I don't need you now. You already gave me that money. What I need you for? That's why things fall apart. And they're going to keep on falling apart. You know why? Because you're putting him second. I'm telling you the right way to do things. That's why you caught up in a bind because you put God second. That's why things are going so wacky in your life. That's why you're so depressed every day. That's why you're about to lose your mind because you're putting God second. God said, I am your God. I will take care of you. I will provide for you if you put me first. That's why the cookie crumbles. Absolutely, chocolate chip, because we put him second. You don't need it anymore because you don't want him anymore. What I'm trying to say, guys, put God first and watch God work things out. My Thanksgiving was not all that good because I don't have no family here. But you know what? I enjoyed myself anyway because I was living. We don't acknowledge the things, little things in our life. We worry about how many people that we can get to come to see us. Acknowledge the little things God gave you. A card, a smile, I love you. We don't acknowledge these things because we're looking for the bigger picture. We're not going to get the bigger picture right now because we're not even acknowledging the smaller picture. When you acknowledge the smaller picture, God provides you with the bigger picture, but we can't even get through the smaller picture first because we want to go just go bypass the smaller picture and go for the bigger picture. It doesn't work that way, sweetheart. The way it works, we got to go through the smaller picture first to get to the bigger picture. God is not going to skip that before you get to the other picture. What you guys don't understand is you have to keep on praying. You got to keep on believing. You got to put him first, not second, not third. We got to get into the Bible and start reading more. We are living in our last days. Let me say that one more time. We are living in our last days. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you guys that in my live stream that we're living in our last days. She's comfortable that way. Okay. Oh, we're living in our last days. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let me see. How can I don't even know how to mute this. It's the way you mute this, but I don't know how to do it. But
gotta make sure I need that. I need to read my
Oh, Lord, here we go with this stuff again. Riley. Let me put you down here on the floor. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. You want to get down on the floor? Riley, stop. Riley. Riley.
No, it ain't. That's not it.
Yeah, I'm like one
Okay.
Is she cracking it, Mom?
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Now hold this on the side.
Right here?
Yeah.
Don't put it too far up.
I don't think she's getting in that way. See when she get it. Come my way. Come over this way.
Sit over there. Go sit on the other side.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Hi, Polly. Yeah. So we got to learn to
You got it?
yeah, hug everybody. There you go. Hug everybody.
Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
that, baby.
So we got to learn to continue on loving him, continue on putting him first, not second. When we do that, watch all your
Make
life
sure the
change.
milk stay in there.
You know what? I used to have a problem with acknowledging God
Put
before.
it up like that.
You know, I had a problem acknowledging him, putting him first. I always would put God second.
Like that.
And God's gonna show
Leave
you
it on- it's on
when
her
you put him
arm.
first. He's gonna afflict
you're not
something
feeding
on
her.
you to let you know she don't know how to do the Bible. I'll do it.
I do.
Huh?
She said she do.
Okay, hold it in.
Hold it like that.
Yeah, God is gonna acknowledge you more when you put him first. I wasn't the type that put God first, never. I always would put God second. I just didn't do it. I just wasn't thinking about God. But what you got to understand, we have to think about God. We got to put him first. Back in the day, before I got saved, I always put God second. The reason why I wasn't thinking about God, I wasn't believing in him. You know, I knew there was a God, but I didn't have a close relationship with him. See, what we need to do in life, we have to learn to have a closer relationship with God. I didn't acknowledge that because I was living my life like it's golden, like some of the people are doing now. They're not acknowledging God. God already told you he was coming back very soon now. It's not like it used to be way back in the day. You know what I mean? It's real soon now. He's going to show his presence real soon, who he really is. But you guys still put him second. What I'm trying to say today in my topic is, sometimes God's going to put us in a position that we're going to need him. You may think you don't need him now, people. But sooner or later, God's going to put you in a position, sickness, lose your house, lose a family member, lose you, because you didn't put him first.
Look at her holding it.
God said you got to put him first. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter what situation look like in your life, you have to put him first. You got to put him first. I used to be the type of person that would put him second. I didn't care about what God said. That's why God said he's going to put all the unbelievers in a position. So if you think you can get somewhere in this life without going between God or going around him, you can't. You got to go through God to get somewhere. So if we're not going through God, we're not going to get nowhere. So if you think you can go beside him or go sleep apart around him, you can't do that. You got to keep going. I keep on going. I'm in this position is because of God. If it wasn't for God, I don't know where I would be at. So I continue on loving him, being faithful to him, and putting him first. And God is going to work it out for me. You know what I mean, Polly? We got to let God work it out. Maybe things seem a little bad. Stop, Maya. Maybe things seems a little bad like now, but nothing stays bad. Nothing stays wrong. Let me lay her down. Hold on a minute, guys. Oh, she still got a little bit. Nothing stays bad. We all going to be put into a position that we think that God has forgotten about us. Let me tell you something, people. God don't forget about us. We forget about him. You know why we forget about him? Because you done got all that money and you don't want to think about him no more. You got to understand, you got to always think about God. I let you guys know this day to day because I want you guys to one day to go where I'm going one day. I know where I'm going. Not many people know where they're going because they're confused. What I'm trying to say, don't be so confused with your life. Know where you're going in life. And knowing where you're going in life is doing the correct thing. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on one more time. This is the last time I'm getting up.
You got a toy in your hand.
Okay, guys, I have to check on the baby. Days that I want to talk to you guys the most, that's when the baby comes and just whack my world. So yeah, guys, yeah, just put him first. And don't forget about him. And you wonder why things are going. Bye, Fab. Come back again. I'm sorry. Thank you, Fab. Sorry you gotta go so soon. Yeah, so always put him first and watch him work it out in your life. I mean, everything is not gonna always be like ice cream cake because it's not. I like ice cream and cake for me. I have my ups and downs. I have everything that's going wrong for me. But you know what? I keep on going. I have people come and go in my life, come and go in my life. People gonna come and go in your life, but when you put God first, God's gonna send you people that's gonna stick with you. We're gonna always have somebody gonna leave our life. We're gonna always have somebody that's gonna come in our life. But let me tell you something. That's a part of life. Don't get so discouraged when people leave you. Don't get so discouraged when people leave away from you forever. It's okay. It is not the end of the world. We got to learn to lift our head up and call on the Lord Jesus. When things are going wrong for us, when things are going right for us, still call on Jesus. What we do wrong, we only call on him when things are going wrong. When God gave you stuff, call on him. Let him know that I appreciate you. I love you. You are my father. Thank you so much. And I don't care what it is. If it's $10, thank him. That's $10 you didn't have. If it's $1, thank him. You know what I mean, Chacha? We don't thank God enough. What we end up doing, or we either end up pushing him away. Stop pushing God away. And then you put all these crazy folks in front of your life. Oh, she left me. So what? She left you. Oh, he left me. Oh, so what? He left you. God never leave you nor forsake you. Let me say that again. God will never leave you nor forsake you. You leave him. When you don't hear from him no more, when you don't acknowledge him no more, it's because you left him. When you don't hear his name no more, when you don't hear him calling you, because you left him. If you want God in your life, open your heart up and you let him in there. Let him in there. Always let him in there. No matter what's going on, no matter how people talk about you, still let him in your heart. That's what we need to do. Yeah, let him in. Hold on, Polly. Let him in your heart. Y'all guys do it so wrong. Do it the wrong way. That is not the way we got to do stuff. Y'all got to learn to call on the name Jesus. Always. Where's she at? She's supposed to be coming to get this banana pudding. Yeah, we got to call on him. Y'all doing it the wrong way. And doing it the right way is calling on him, acknowledging him, and letting him know that he is your father. He sure is mine. Hold on. He is mine. Wait a minute. Wait till my daughter come get her banana pudding. We gave her some banana pudding. Where's she at? I don't know where she at. Hold on. Oh, she's going to be late. She's probably not going to come and get it today. Hold on, guys. I don't know why you're not even watching TV. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't acknowledge him enough. We keep leaving him. So yeah, Tricia, I'm out of town. I see you later. Okay, Cynthia, come back and see me, sweetheart. You have a blessed day also. Oh, I'm hoping you're having a great holiday. I'm hoping everybody having a great holiday. Yeah, so continue on acknowledging him. Continue on him, putting him first. Like I said, I was the type of person that put God second. That was back in the day before I got saved. Like I said, I've been saved 4 years, and I always would put God second. I always would put people before God. That's one thing that we shouldn't do. We shouldn't put people before God, because these people will soon perish, but God is everlasting. People will come and go. You got to understand that. And I always put people before God. God had told me one day, hey, you know what? You're putting too many people ahead of me. Don't do that. If you that type of person that put people before God, don't do that. Things don't work. Sorry, I'm outside the house. Okay, and that's okay. Don't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. If you that type of person that put people before God, don't do that. If you that type of person that put family before God, don't do that. Put God first. When you're going through situations with your family, talk to God about it. I go through situations with my family all the time. Like I said, I've always been the type of person that felt like I was the black sheep of the family. What the black sheep mean to me in the family, I feel like I was not even loved. I felt like I wasn't even wanted. Not from my mother. My mother loved me. It was from family members. Family members made me feel like I was this little. So I grew up feeling like I felt like I was the black sheep of the family, which I wasn't. I put it back in the refrigerator. I didn't know if you wanted the refrigerator where. You came all the way back to that.
We done, huh?
All right, bye. Yeah, I felt like I wasn't wanted. I felt like I was the only person on earth. I felt like that I didn't need God. But I had to understand I did need God, that He was there for me. Like you don't fit. Right. I felt like I didn't fit. No matter what was going on. What is wrong with you? Well, we'll get it in a minute. Go sit down, Amaya. Come on in, Rose. And stop and be quiet. The baby's sleeping, so be quiet right now. Ain't nothing wrong with your head. You just want somebody's attention. That's what you doing, Amaya. You see me on. Be quiet. I'm trying to see y'all right now. Which one? Today, I tell you, it's either my granddaughter or it's this little baby. Yeah, I feel like I was a black sheep of the family. I thought nobody really cared. And I used to tell my mother all the time, I know, she okay. She said her head she got beads in her head. She had a bunch of beads over her head. Her mother put beads all in her head. Oh, Lord have mercy. These beads drive me crazy. So she said they hurt her. So I unloosened some of the rubber bands in her hair just now to take them out some. Take some of the beads. And not take the beads out, take the rubber bands out because they're too tight. My daughter, when she do her hair, she put them a little bit too tight in her hair. And she says it's a headache. So I just took some of them out of her hair. I mean, not took some out. I just unloosened some of them. But so what I'm trying to say, I felt like I was, didn't have nobody. My mother was always a terrific mom. I always had a terrific father. I always had a terrific sister. It wasn't my immediate family. It was the family, my cousins. And like when there was parties going on, I felt like I was the only one there. Nobody never acknowledged me. And like I said, I don't have a great relationship with some of my brothers. I don't. I'm going to keep it honest with you. 2 of my brothers, I don't get along with. With 3 of my brothers, I don't get along. No, 2 of them. The other 2, I get along perfectly with. My sister, I get along perfect. I haven't talked to some of my brothers in like 6 or 7 years. But God wants us to apologize to people. I don't know what I've done to my brothers, but sometimes you don't have to do nothing to people. They just like fade away from you. It's just like, yeah, it's been like 6 or 7 years with my brother. I don't like that because we grew up as a family. My family was always a close-knit family. So once everybody started growing older, everybody started getting their own life, everybody started departing. Don't ever get like that with your family because family should mean everything. But as long as you did your part, chocolate chip or whoever on live stream, you're okay. I sat and tried to apologize to 2 of my brothers back here and say, whatever I did to you, please forgive me. Because I'm a big person on forgiving. I'm apologizing to people. I always was that type of person. And forgiving them. But I never heard from them. And as long as I done my part, I'm going to be all right. As long as you do your part in the situation, you're going to be all right. Don't worry about who's against you. People are going to always be against you. People are not going to always like you. But if you keep your eyes on the prize, that's God. God is going to help you through. God's going to soothe your soul from feeling like that you're alone. Because sometimes we're going to feel like that we don't have nobody by our side. So I felt like that some years ago. I feel like I didn't have nobody I can count on. But you got to always remember, just because you feel like you don't have nobody to count on, there's always God on your side that you can count on all the time. Not sometimes, but all the time. So now that I became a Christian, I don't worry about who's against me. I worry about who's for me. But before I became a Christian, I was worried about the people that was against me. Don't worry about that because that's not going to get you nowhere. What we need to worry on, what we need to focus on is worrying about the people that's for us and worry about who God got in our life. Because God is going to send you some terrific, amazing people in your life if you wait on him. If you put God first, not second, not third. What we do wrong, we want those terrific people to come in our lives, but we do the wrong stuff. God is always with us here. Yeah, we do the wrong stuff. We want great people to come to our life, to surround us, but we're not acknowledging God. How do you want somebody great to come into your life when you don't even acknowledge him? I acknowledge God. I put God first. I don't put him second like I used to. I used to put God second. People don't admit that they used to put God second. I do. God wants you to admit the wrongdoing that you do so he can straighten it out for you. So God has straightened me up to understand that he is my father. I have to count on him. I have to go through him with situations, with things that I have going on in my life. We don't go through God. We go through the people on earth. Y'all get notification from these people on earth. These people are not going to tell you nothing about God. Not negative people, that is. A lot of negative people are going to tell you stuff that you, hey, don't believe in God. He ain't real. He ain't coming back. Don't believe that. God is coming back. Yes, he is. He's coming back. We don't understand that God is coming back. He's coming back. When we put our trust in God and let God use us the way he wants to use us, watch he come back. He may not be where you want him all the time, but God is an on-time God. The song says it. God may not be there where you want him at all the time, but he's on time. God is on time with your prayers, with your crying, with your depressed, with your stressed out situation. God is on time with that. God, that's why God tell you to leave that to me. We're too busy against God. We're too busy against God, but for all the people that are going to hurt you, you before them. God ain't going to never hurt you. He never hurts us. But we always against him. But when we need him, when our lights is cut out, when the gas is off, when we sick, when we can't get out of bed, when we can't talk or walk, then we need God. Then we acknowledge him. Almighty Father, I love you. You love him then. But when you had all that money, you don't love him no more. You forget who gave you that money. Did you think the devil gave you all that money? Not so. The devil doesn't give you nothing. He can care less about you. I keep telling you that. But you still believe that the devil gave you all this money, that he woke you up this morning. The devil don't want you woke, people. Let me say that again. The devil does not want you woke. He don't want me woke. The devil don't even want me to talk to you guys. He want me to tell you the heck with you guys. Forget about those people. But let me tell you something. As long as I'm a child of God, I'm going to get on this live stream and I'm going to talk to you and uplift you and let you know that God is good, not just sometimes he's good all the time. Sometimes when we're going through a situation, we got to let go and let God. Sometimes we're going through a situation, we got to let go and let God work it out. He don't work it out all the time if you think he don't, but he do. God gonna work that situation out. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. I'm talking to you. He's gonna work it out. We put God second too much and we wonder where's he at. God didn't leave us, people. You left him. God didn't leave us. We left him. Stop leaving God when you're going through stuff. When you got all that money. Oh, I don't need you, God. I got $1,000, man. I don't need you. Did you forget who gave you that? That's why God said people are going to love money more than they love him. What people do, they love money more than they love God. That's why they don't pay attention to God when they get money. Materialistic stuff. You love all that stuff, all those clothes, all that jewelry, but you forget about who gave you all that. You got all these new clothes and all that jewelry, but you don't want to go online no more. You don't want to make videos no more because you got what you want. You looking sharp right now, but you looking sharp on the outside, but your heart's still screwed up. You got to understand. You have to acknowledge God, people. You have to put him first. You have to. I'm not just telling you this. I'm letting you know what God wants me to tell you. You have to keep your eyes on the prize, chocolate chip, and the prize is God. We don't do that no more because we're too busy tearing each other down. We don't support each other the correct way. We don't. We don't support each other. We don't look at people's videos. We don't talk to them when they're sad. We just let them cry. We're not asking them what is wrong with them. One thing about me, when I see somebody sad and stressed out, I'm here to help you. If you don't want me to pray for you, I won't pray for you. But once I get home, I'm going to pray for you. That is my job to do. That is your job to do, to pray for one another. We don't, we all for ourselves. Stop being for yourself. It's not about you. It's about each and every one of us. When we learn that the world is not about you, you'll be a better person. The world doesn't revolve around you. It's revolved around everybody. And we get it so twisted in the world that we think the world is all about us. That's wrong. First thing you need to do in the morning is read. Second thing you need to do is meditate to God. Tell God, what am I lacking? What do I need to work on in my life? Because there's things that I need to work on. It is. One thing that I need to work on is forgetting about when people have done me wrong. That's something that I need to work on. I cannot forget about what people done to me. And it'd be like 30 some years ago, and I still think about it. I still think about stuff when I was 10 years old, about what people done to me. And I can't get that out of my mind for nothing. But let me tell you something. As long as I keep praying to God, God's going to make it easy for me. As long as you keep praying to God, God is going to make it easy for you. Maybe things still seem a little bad right now. You don't think God is there. God is there all the time, not sometimes. God is not a sometimey God like people are. You know, people are sometimey. One day they like you, the next day they don't. One day they want to come to your live stream, the next day they don't. One day they not like you, the next day they don't. Don't do that to God. God is not bipolar like folks here. God is just God. He never changes on us. That's why I'm trying to tell you, go to God with with what's going on in your life. Stop going to people on earth telling them your problems. They don't want to hear your problems. They can care less about your problem. But God always going to put you first, and He's going to want to listen to what you got to tell Him. Maybe it's good or bad. God is never going to tell you your secrets. People here on earth will tell everything out there. And they'll tell it a different way, the way you didn't even say it. So stop trusting in the people all the time. When you put your trust in God, when you give Him your everything, watch God work it out for you. I give God all of me, not half of me, not some of me. I give Him all of me. That's why I'm still progressing. That's why things are still looking up for me, because I give Him all of me. I support people, and I support people to the end. I'm not going to go to your live stream and stay 3 minutes on your live stream. That's what people do. They say 3 minutes on people's live stream like it's counting. That's not supporting one another. Supporting one another, stay a little bit, 15 minutes. People don't want to give you the props these days. But let me tell you something. As long as you trust in God, God is going to send you people that's going to stick with you closer than a brother. But you have to acknowledge Him first. We don't acknowledge God because we're too busy trying to live our life like it's not the last day. You got to live your life like it's the last day. Like you know God is coming back today. We don't know if He's coming back today or tomorrow. We don't know that. But we live in our life like we know that He's coming back. Never. God is coming back, people. You guys don't see it yet. You guys not noticing yet. But God is coming back for real. You better stay prayed up. You better start praying a little bit more than you used to pray. And you better start acknowledging Him. Don't worry about who's around you, don't like you. Don't worry about the people that want you to fail, because usually they the ones that fail. You got to understand the people that want you to fail, those are the ones that usually fail. You don't fail, they fail. But what you got end up doing, you worrying about people surrounding you. God say don't worry about them. Worry about me. Worry about God. Worry about the one who woke you up this morning. Worry about the one who started you on the way. Worry about the one who gave you food to eat. Do you worry about that, or you worry about the people surrounding you? That's why God inflicts things on you, because you don't worry about Him anymore. You put Him to the back burner. Stop putting God to the back burner. Some of these false, fake friends you have need to be on the back burner. That's where I put them in now. I put them on the back burner. But I'm going to still love, because that's what God wants us to do. He still wants us to love people. Don't stop loving people because you put them back there. Because some of them belong back there, if you didn't know it or not. Some of these haters and enemies belong back there. But that doesn't mean you don't love them. You just stand away from them. You're just distancing yourself from them because you're trying to get closer to God. If you want a relationship with God, sometimes you got to ignore the haters. You have to ignore your enemies if you want to. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't. That don't mean we hate people, Sharon. Doesn't mean we hate people because we put them on the back burner. Sometimes they need to be back there. I have a lot of haters that needs to be back there. People don't want me to rise to the top, but guess what? I'm going there anyway. People don't want you to rise to the top, but guess what? You're going there anyways too. You have to have that mind frame. If you have a mind frame saying, well, I ain't going to never make it to the top, guess what? You will never make it to the top. If I say to myself, I'm never going to get to the top, guess what? I'm going to always be right here. This is just a platform. I'm not going to stay here. Oh, no, 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 no. Not for a long shot. I'm going to rise more and more and more. This is just a platform. This is just something that's going to get me started. You should never be comfortable in the platform you at right now. You want your channel to grow. So don't be happy being right where you at now. You want better and bigger things for you. Some people be comfortable in the positions they in. I'm not comfortable in this. This is not for me. This is just a platform. Once I start making a little bit more and a little bit more, I'm going to rise up more. One day you guys going to see me on TV talking to millions and millions of people. One day you guys going to hear that I have opened up buildings to help the homeless out, to help people out that need other people to talk to. That's what I want to do with my time. I want to be able to motivate people outside of YouTube. You know, I want to help people. People don't use their money right when they do YouTube. They do crazy stuff. When they make a lot of money, they use it the wrong way. I'm going to use my money wisely. I want to help people. I want to build a building for people that doesn't have nobody, that needs somebody to count on, that needs somebody to talk to encourage somebody. People don't do that anymore. They for themselves. That's why you don't get nothing. That's why God don't enlarge your territory, because you think it's all about you. It's not. It's about everybody. When you start thinking it's all about you, you stand still. God stunting you. What I mean by stunning you, you don't grow. If you want to grow, you have to think the world is not all about you. It's about everybody. When you put people before you, that's when God starts making things happen in your life. When you acknowledge God, that's when God makes things happen in your life. When you put God on the back burner with all these other crazy haters, that's when you don't get a knowledge. When you want God to work a miracle in your life, put him first, please, people. And know that God is coming back for the good, not the pretty, not the beautiful. The people that are prayed up, the people that are obedient, the people that humble themselves are going back with God. The ones that doesn't do these things, the ones that doesn't love the Lord, the ones that doesn't love the people are going to be left here. If you don't want to be left here, do as I say, not as I do, as God say. Do as I say, not as I do. Do as God tell you to do. Do it. Do what he tell you to do. Stop listening to these haters out here. They're not going to get you up here to the promised land. They're not. Oh, they told me they don't believe in God, so I don't either. So you're going to be a follower? Is that what we're doing? We're being a follower? Stop being a follower. God didn't put you on earth to be a follower. He put you on earth to be a leader. I am a leader. I don't follow behind people. That's not going to get me up here. That's going to get me right down there. So as long as I'm a leader, I'm a role model, God is going to work it out for me. He knows that I put you guys first and not me. Because if I didn't put you guys first, I wouldn't be on live. I'm already monetized. I don't have to be here. But God wants me here, and I want to be here. That's why. Hold on. I want to be here. Yeah, guys, I want to be here. Okay, guys, everybody's sweeping, the baby sweeping. Amaya done went back to sleep. Wow, everybody done gone to bed. Now, ain't that something? So yeah, God knows the reason why I'm here. You guys are we are glad that you are still here. Thank you so much, Sonya. See, people appreciate stuff. That what makes people come back. Some people are not going to appreciate what you, people don't want me, let me tell you something. People don't want me to talk about God. When people see me online talking about God, they say, bye, Felicia. Nobody don't want to hear about God. Nobody want to hear how good God has been. But you got to understand, if God don't do another thing in your life, he woke you up this morning. People don't acknowledge that. I see a lot of people that's living the wrong way, but you know what? All I can do is pray for them. I see a lot of live streams that I go to that people think they're better than somebody. Don't ever think that you're better than somebody on your live stream. Don't think you're better than nobody on your video. Just don't think you're better than nobody. That's when God take things away from you, when you think you're better than nobody. One thing about me, I'm never going to think I'm better than nobody. I'm not. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes just like you. I'm just me. I'm just trying to live. I'm trying to motivate you guys to keep on going. Keep on moving. Keep on striving to be the best that you can be. And whatever you do on your YouTube channel, guys, put God in the middle of it. That's when things work out. When you think you're better than somebody and you don't put God in the middle of it, things start falling apart. When you have a YouTube channel and you get up in the morning and say a prayer before you get on your YouTube channel and say a prayer later on that night, things start happening great. Hey, Exes, I'm lurking today. Okay, buddy, how are you, love? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here. How you doing? People done came and gone all day long, Bunny. Folks don't stay with me long. But so like I said, when God come along and start using you and making you a better person, just wait on it. Maybe things don't seem good right now. That don't mean nothing. Things are going to get better. You may not see it right now. You always say I hear a lot of people say, my life been like this for 15 years. Just because your life is like that doesn't mean that God is not working it out. God is going to work it out for you. God is going to work it out for me. God is going to make great things happen if you trust and believe in him. We don't trust and believe in God because we put him second. Because you don't see nothing progressing in your life. Because you haven't seen any money yet. Because those bills haven't paid. You don't think God is not working on you. I have been very low today. Been crying on and off. Don't want to go into it. Oh, well, let me tell you something, Bonnie. Whatever's going on in your life, sweetheart, know that God has you. God is with you. God will never leave you nor forsake you, Bunny. And I'm going to continue on praying on my end for you. Whatever bothering you, whatever you're going through, God is going to see you through. And I'm going to continue on praying with you. God got you. God got the final say, whatever's going on, sweetheart. Just keep your trust on him. Keep your eyes on the prize, and that's God, and you can see yourself through it. So don't worry about what nobody's saying about you. Don't worry about how you're feeling right now, because God got you, girl. Just continue on praying about your situation. I go through high and low, right like now. It's Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving yesterday. I have no family. Nothing but my granddaughter and my mother. And we're here in Atlanta. My granddaughter and my daughter. That's it. I cook food. It's just us two. But you know what? I keep going. Just like Christmas come along. Again, it's going to be a sad day again because I'm here in Atlanta all by myself with my daughter and a little Maya. I should be crying a river, but you know what? I keep my head up. I keep on going. That's what God wants us to do. Just because you don't have no family where you at or your family have passed on, you have to keep your head up. You have to count on God. We don't count on God enough because we always putting other people ahead of God. Count on God when you're going through those sad days. Count on God when you're not going through those sad things. Just keep on going. What we do wrong, we only count on God when things are going bad. Marlon, thank you, and thank you, Tricia. They share with love. Yeah. So keep on believing in yourself, Bunny. Don't give up. I go through stuff all the time. I feel like just taking that towel and just throw it in. Say, I give up. But that's what people want you to do. That's what the devil wants you to do. You got to understand the devil is down here on earth because he got kicked out of heaven. He want to steal, kill, and destroy you. He don't want you to make videos. He don't want you to be great. But God wants you to be great. God wants you to be don't give up on him. I don't care what things look like. God put you through a test and see if you're going to give up. Mostly people give up because they can't take it. Some people can't take bad news. Some people going on in their life because they just so vulnerable. Don't get so vulnerable to come in because that's when the devil comes in to intervene when you're vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, when you're crying, don't let him come in, Bonnie. Because that's the time when the devil come in when you're crying, when you don't think you don't have nothing to live for, when you think that the world have turned their back on you. That's when the devil come in to intervene because you're giving him a space to come in because you're vulnerable now. So that's when the devil hits you the most, when you're vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, he come in and he's going to grab you. Don't let him grab you. You keep on being an amazing person. You continue on keeping your head up high. I don't know where life is going to take you, but you got to keep on being amazing. All you guys got to keep on being amazing. People going to come and go in your life. They do that to me. But you know what? As long as I got God in my life, I don't need nobody else. You guys got to understand the same thing. People are going to come and go in your life. As you grow on YouTube, as you grow in your job, people are going to soon leave you. The ones you thought that were going to stay with you, those are the ones going to leave you. But don't get so discouraged when they leave you, because God is getting you prepared for better. We don't understand that because we think the people that's going to stay with us are always going to be there. But people do stay with you, the ones supposed to be there. But God is going to take some people away that not even supposed to be in your life, not even supposed to be in your live stream. He's going to take those people away. But don't get those so discouraged when he take those people away. I used to be that type of person when I first started getting on YouTube, when people start leaving me. He was getting me better for the people that's greater. There's people going to come to your life. In your life, it's going to make your life better than it is. But the people that leave you, God's going to make them leave because they're not supposed to be in your life. They're not supposed to be in your life stream. They're not supposed to be in your world. So God, take them out and get you better for somebody that's going to be better for you. I love the people that come in my life. I love the people that come into my live stream. I get people that come, I get people that go. I get people that come, I get people that go. But the ones that's going to stay, God's going to remain those people for me. The people that's going to go, they're not going to be meant for me anyway. So don't get so discouraged when people leave you. Just thank God for the people that's there. Thank God for the people that support you. Thank God for the people that never left you. Sherry, how are you doing? Yeah. So keep on going. Keep on believing in yourself. Put yourself first. Put God first. Put the people first. Keep loving people. I don't care what they do to you. I don't care what they do to you. Let me say that again. I don't care what people do to you. You keep on loving them. Keep on believing in yourself. The most thing that we do to ourselves, we don't believe in ourselves anymore. We stop caring about ourselves. We stop taking care of ourselves because we let people control who we are. Don't let people control you. Let God control you. God already said where you're going. God already know what you need. God already going to give you what you need if you wait on him. Don't get so discouraged when people leave you. Don't get so discouraged when people talk about you or mistreat you. Don't get so discouraged with that. If God is with us, who can be against us? If God is with us, who can be against us? If God is with us, who can be against us? There's a lot of people going to be against what you do. If you're doing hair, if you're cooking, if you're motivating people. People don't like that. People don't want you to motivate people. They don't want you to do that. But let me tell you something. As long as God in your life, he's going to continue on motivating you. He's going to keep uplifting you. He's going to keep on telling you to keep going on. Sister, don't give up on your life because people don't want you. He's going to tell you keep on going on. Keep teaching that word. Keep doing hair. Keep eating that food, whatever you do. Keep cooking that food. Keep on doing it. Just because things seem a little wacky right now, you keep going. Just because it seems like you can't go on, keep going anyway. Some days I feel like I can't keep going, but I keep going anyway. I put videos out. That's exhausting. Getting monetized is exhausting because let me tell you something. The grind still don't stop. Just because you monetize people, everybody's waiting to get monetized, right? Just because you get monetized doesn't mean you're supposed to stop. You can't stop because you get monetized. You still got to keep on going on. Just because you get a couple of subscribers doesn't mean you stop. Keep working hard at whatever you do. Because let me tell you something, people want you to stop. Keep working hard. Keep focusing on whatever you want in life. If you want to be a motivational speaker, do that. If you want to be a channel that cook, do that too. If you want to be a teacher, preacher, do that. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing in this world. Anybody can be whatever they want to be in this world. I'm living proof. I always want to be a counselor. Always want to talk to children. Always want to uplift them. Always want to be there for them. And I said to myself, I can't do that. Well, that's exactly what I am. If I'm not on YouTube, I counsel children. That's what I do outside of YouTube. I am a counselor when it comes to little children. That's what I do. On here is motivating people. I still motivate my little children too. I have children young as 5 years old that I counsel to through 10, 5 through 10. That's what I do every day at 9:30 in the morning. Right now I am off till Monday. But that's the thing that I do every day. I get up and I start my day with prayer here. I read the Bible and then I get on my live stream and talk to you guys and motivate you guys and let you guys know it is okay. It's going to be okay. You are not in this thing by yourself. When you got a family that you can count on, when you got a family that you can count on, when you got a family that you can count on, that's what's going to make things a little bit smoother for you. Things are not going to always be real smooth for you, but you got to keep going. You got to keep on going. Bunny reached that. Oh, congratulations, Bunny. Congratulations, Bunny, for reaching 700. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep going. I remember the time when I only had 30 subscribers. Thank you so much, Marlon. I remember the time when I only had 30 subscribers. 30. And 300, which, you're very welcome, Bunny. And 300 watch time hours. 300 watch time hours. 300 watch time hours. And I remember when I only had 30 subscribers. And I kept saying to myself, I can't do this. This is hard. Getting watch time hours is very hard. When you don't have nobody to help you, it's hard. When you don't have nobody to talk to you or to say to keep on going, it's hard. People are not going to help you to get your watch time hours. The majority of my watch time hours I got by myself because nobody didn't help me. I did it on my own because people don't want to help you. People don't want you to win. That's why they don't help you. They let you stay that way. They say, I ain't helping her. I ain't helping him. I help people. Right now, I am finishing up with kicking. It's hard, but yes, it is. I'm trying to get to 1,500 right now. Okay, Marlon, after I get finished, okay, I'm running Share for Love next. After I get finished with Karen, kicking with Karen, I'm almost done with her. I'm about to run Share with Love. And then you just remind me, Marlon, because I got so much stuff going on, and I will run you too. I will run you too. People are not going to run you, Marlon. I had to do it all by myself. Nobody don't want to run. Nobody ain't going to run you. No. People don't want you to grow. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to win. They want you to stay down there. So if you guys want me to run you after I get finished with you guys, these other people, I will run you. Okay, I got shares coming up next. And then Marlon or whoever else, because I got to do chocolate chip too. I did do some of her. But yeah, I'll run you guys. I'm not that type of person. Don't run people just because I got monetized. You don't do that to people because God can quickly take it back away. You're very welcome. I will run you. You know that? They don't run nobody, Frank. Yeah, I got to run Share. Share is next. I said I was going to run Share. And Share, once I run you, I'm going to let you see me on live stream when it's done running you. I don't tell people I'm running them, don't run them. Who does that? People here on YouTube do that because the girl did it to me. I'm not going to do you like that. That's not of God. You run people. If you say you're going to run them, run it. But Marlon, you've got to remind me because I will forget in 5 minutes. I got so much going on. It's sad, Marlon, they done it to me. Oh, I'm going to run you, Tricia. Oh, my number stayed the same. How in the HELL you going to run me? I'm going to put it out there like that. And I don't see my numbers change. It happened to you, Frank? Yeah, people does it. Oh, I'm going to run you. They for themselves. People are like that for themselves. Stay away from people like that. When I say I'm going to run you, I'm going to run you. Like I said, I'm going to run Sharon next. Once I get finished running Kicking with Karen, I probably got about 4 more videos to run with her because she's running right now. And I'm going to show Karen once she comes to my live stream that I ran her. People are so mean, share they for themselves. Hi, Top. Hi, Top Cat. How are you? Make sure you thumbs up for your girl over here. Yeah, people not going to run you. Frank knows it. People don't run you. I did most of the things by myself. Frank helped me out. Who else? Cardis Eat helped me out. Who else helped me out? Auntie Donna helped me out. Who else helped me out? Not too many people helped me out. They didn't run me. They didn't want me to get monetized. People are not going to want you to get monetized. When you get monetized, people, let me tell you something. You may be getting a lot of people views and people are not going to run you. People are not you. They say they are. You can tell an honest person when you see it. If I say I'm going to run you, I'm going to run you. I'm not going to act like I'm better than nobody because I'm monetized. No, I'm not better than nobody. Only person better than all of us is God. I'm not better than nobody. No, I would never think that way. So if I say I'm going to run Share, I'm going to run Share. If I say I'm going to run Marlon, but when I run you, I want you guys to go look at your numbers. That's always, I say, how your numbers look? Like I asked Karen the other day. I say, how do your numbers look? She said, thank you, Tricia. They looking good. Don't lie to people. God don't like ugly. Because just because you're monetized and you think you're better than somebody, you're not. This ain't nothing to me. I still don't got nothing because I'm monetizing. Folks don't even watch your ad. I don't make nothing if you don't watch my ad. I'm still don't make nothing. If you're not watching nobody's ad, they're not making nothing. If you're not watching their videos, you're not making nothing. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day, Bunny. Come back and see me. Love you. Okay, give you 2 minutes. Okay, honey. Okay, let me see. Frank said, I told a follower I was running their playlist videos. They told me they don't know they were supposed to run my. See what I mean, Frank? See what I mean? People are mess. Nobody wants you to get ahead. That's what it is. Sonia, if you still here after I get finished running, what's her name? After I get finished running Share and Marlon, I'll run yours too. If you want me to run yours, Sonia. Yeah. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna help you. If you waiting on somebody, yeah, I'll run you too, Sonia, if you want me to after I get. But I'll let you know when I get to you. But please remind me. There's nothing wrong with reminding me because being that I work every day and I come back home, I forget about what I supposed. I say, wait a minute, what am I supposed to be running? So I am gonna run Share next. I should be running Share by tomorrow. I should be starting. Then after I do Share, I'm gonna start on Marlin. I had 2 things to run people off, but my granddaughter messed up one of my phones, so I can't do that no more. Oh, you're very welcome, Sonia. I'm gonna help you out, girl. So don't worry about it. And when I run you, I'm gonna let you know so you'll see your numbers change. I'm not gonna sit up here and talk off the side of my neck. Folks do that all the time to me. The girl told me I'm running your whole play. And let me tell you something. This girl had like a 3-hour playlist. Not 3 hour, 3-hour live stream. 3 hours, and I still ran all her stuff. And I asked you, and so I kept on asking her. She gave me her Facebook page. I said, "Well, I'm finished running you. Did you run mine?" And she say, No, she didn't answer me. She didn't answer me. So I asked her again on Facebook, on Messenger. I said, have you ran my playlist? I said, I ran all your playlists. I said, I know you've seen your numbers go up. And she said, oh, you know what? I did run you. I said, that's funny. I said, my numbers haven't moved. Why would you tell somebody that crazy lie when you didn't run them at all? Why would you do that to people? Some people on YouTube would lie about running your all the time, Frank. If you can't run my playlist, don't say you're going to run me. If I can't run Cher or Marlon or Sonia, why would I tell you guys that? That's a lie. If I can't run you, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm like, I ain't running her. I ain't going to say I'm going to run you. I'm like, well, I ain't going to be able to run her. I'm going to tell you I'm running you. That's what people God wants us to do. He wants us to help each other out. We don't do that anymore. Like God said, the world is going to come to an end when there's a lot of disloyal people. What we have right now, disloyal people. Nobody ain't for you. Nobody can care less about you. They don't care if you're winning or not. They don't care. Me, I want everybody to win. I want everybody in my life stream to get monetized. I can't wait. I can't with some people. Frank, me either. I want everybody that come in my live stream to get monetized so we can celebrate. Only way you're going to get there, you need help from other people. People didn't help me. Like I said, I had like 3 people help me. Carter Z, Frank. Who else helped me? Somebody, Auntie Donna helped me. Oh, and Tori. That's it. Nobody don't help you. But they always want their hand out. Oh, Tricia, you gonna run mine? No, I'm not running yours. You didn't run mine. I don't have stupid written across my forehead because I'm generous and I'm kind. I'm not asking you guys to run mine because I'm already monetized. I want to help you guys out. But if you want to run mine, that's fine. Fine. But people that want, you want people to get where you at, So Marlon, that's why I'm going to run you. I'm going to run you, Sonia. I'm going to run you, Share. But I still have, just because I'm running you guys got to do something. I mean, Cher said she's going to run me too, because I still got to keep my hours up. But I'm not asking the rest of you guys to run me. I'm running you guys. I'm going to run y'all. I asked to run you guys. That's why. Now, if I say, well, we can run each other. No, I didn't say that. I said, I'm going to run you, Sonia. So you ain't got to worry about me, Sonia. I'm going to run you. I want to let your hours go up. Some Marlon, I'm going to let your hours go up. You so shy of getting your watch time hours, and people don't even. I remember I only had 90 watch time hours a year. Oh, you know who else ran me? One of my favorite, Miss Diaz. She ran me. People are not going to run you. Hi, Sissy. How are you? How are you? How are you? We talking about people running the playlist girl over here. Folks lying about they going, oh, I gotcha. You ain't got nobody. Yeah, you got the back of me. There's so many two-faced people here on YouTube. Sometimes I be want to put their name out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I do. Some of them that I had in blue are so two-faced, it's ridiculous. Yeah, some of them in blue. Sometime if I was the way I used to be back in the day, I would put their name out here on the thing. I would say it out loud. I would say their name. That's how I used to be in a long time. I have an I don't care attitude and just say your name very, very blunt. But I be very, very blunt in the right way now. I don't be blunt being mean, but I can be that way. But God don't want me to be that way. If I call myself a Christian, I can't be mean about people. I can't put their name out on blast. Sometimes I want to, but I don't do that. But yeah, some of my mods in here are very two-faced. Very, very two-faced. But you know what? I still pray for them. I still don't know if motherhood is running my playlist videos. I have to put people on that. Well, you know what? Sometimes you have to do that, Frank. You got to ask her, is your numbers going up a little, Frank? Your number should be going up, Frank, if she's running your playlist. If people running your playlist, your number should be going up, Frank. If people running my playlist, I cannot be looking at my stuff. I should be looking at my watch time hours, and they still the same. That means you're not running them. They shouldn't be going backwards. They should be going forward. I still have to maintain 4,000 watch time hours by October 25th, that is, of next year. Really? Oh my goodness. You back, Bunny? Yeah, Bunny back, Bunny back. Yeah, wow. That's another way that people ain't running your playlist when you ask them, did you run my playlist? That's what the girl did to me. So true. Your number should be going up, Marlon. Absolutely. Your number should be going up, Frank. If your number's still staying the same, she's not running your playlist. Bottom line. I don't care. Sugarcoat situation. No, ain't no sugarcoating over here on Tricia's channel. Hi, Terry. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up. How you doing this morning? Yeah. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys are amazing. Yeah. If your number's still saying the same, Frank, they're not running your playlist. When Carter's Eat ran my playlist, my numbers was gone. When Diaz ran my playlist, them numbers was gone. When Auntie Donna ran my playlist, my numbers went up. How I'm doing, baby. Who's baby? My name is Tricia, sweetheart. Not baby. Not baby. It's Tricia. How are you doing today, Terry? You have no subscribers, so who are you, Terry? You didn't give me a thumbs up, so who are you? Are you just a watcher? But my name is not baby, it's Tricia, though. My name is not Sweetie either, it's Tricia. Cher, do you check your numbers today, sweetie? Yeah, you Cher, did you, well, I don't know who running Cher. It usually updates to, 2 days later, midnight post, okay. Thank you so much, Terry. How are you doing today? Yeah, your number should be going up. I am tired of asking the same. Frank cracks me up. My goodness, I love Frank. People ain't gonna run you. People not gonna run you. They gonna say they gonna run you, but they're not. It is so many unfaithful. Frank, you funny. There are so many unfaithful people when it comes to playlists. They don't run it. So what I'm trying to say is, good morning, Miss Cree. How are you? How's my love doing? How you doing, Miss Cree? Thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up if you have not. So for your girl over here, we're not talking about nothing but the playlist now, Miss Cree. We were talking about God put us in a position, but we finally start talking about something else now because that I'm done with that now. Thank you so much, Miss Cree. You're amazing. How was your Thanksgiving, sweetie? I'm doing awesome. Not yet, Bunny. How was your My Thanksgiving was great. How about yours, Terry? Yeah, so we're just in here talking, chatting about playlists. It's like people say they're going to run your playlist and they never get to it. They never run it. That's why I tell you guys, if I said I'm going to run your playlist, come back and talk to me again and make sure I'm running it. Because like I say, I am about to start on Share probably sometime tomorrow morning. Oh, that's great, Terry. I'm about to start on my, Share tomorrow morning so she can see some of her. You tired? You at work? Oh, so sorry to hear that. I don't work today because I'm off until Monday. Hallelujah to that. You know? I ain't got time to be working today. I'm too lazy today anyway. I done ate too much of that chicken and that dressing. I got that video to put up whenever I get a chance to. Too lazy about editing and stuff. I'm always keep my promise. Me too, share. I don't go around saying stuff to people and they don't keep it. This girl promised me too. You probably remember her back here in May. I had told her about. I was kind of telling her about herself, Frank. You probably remember her back in May when I was at my mom's house, and I was telling you. And I asked her, did she run my playlist? And she was like, I'll message you on Messenger. That girl never ran my playlist, but I ran her whole playlist. But guess what? She's not monetized. I am, and she was ahead of me. When you do bad to people, when you do ugly to you, you lose. She was ahead of me, Frank, to get monetized. But, yeah, Cree. But she didn't run mine. I ran all hers. I ran 3-hour live stream she had on there. She had a lot of stuff, and I just kept it running. So I asked her, I said, are you running my playlist? I said, I ran your whole playlist. She never answered me. When people don't answer you when you tell them something, you know they're lying. Girl, bye. People are so, so I'm not going to say this. Well, sometimes, if I was like I used to be, Frank, I put a lot of people out here on, I put them out here. I'll just say it. Now, a long time ago, I used to say your name. Like now, there's some people in my live stream, some of my, the ones that I had modded, I modded them now, are not real. They're two-faced. I don't want to put your name out on Jump Street because I don't do that anymore. But if I wasn't saved, I would put your name out on Jump Street. I used to just say your name out. I'm very blunt, but I'm blunt in the right way now. You know, we can be blunt sometimes, but we got to be blunt in a clean way. I'm not that person no more to put your name out there and talk about you like I would do if I wasn't saved. I'll just leave it alone because I'm quite sure they're hiding in the bushes anyway. They know who they are because usually when I get off live stream, they go on. So that tells a lot about who they are. Share with love. Where are you from? Oh, okay. So what I'm trying to say, yeah, that's how people are. They're just not good. But we don't want to put people names out like that. But I mean, I'm not going to put people names out there, but sometimes I'll be wanting to, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep on doing what I got to do. Keep on loving one another. Keep on having respect for one another, because that's when things happen for us. Just because she didn't run my playlist like she's supposed to doesn't mean I hate her. But I distanced myself from that girl because she ain't worth my time anymore. You gonna tell me you running my playlist? I should tell you her name, but I'm not gonna do that because you guys might run up to her. She said, "Hey, ever run your playlist?" Not so. I won't put her name out there. Just keep on going. She's Nigerian. That's my friend Cher. My friend. Guys, you know what? This phone keeps saying this stupid stuff to me. Okay. So what I'm trying to say. When people say they're running your playlist, make sure they're running it. I ain't got time to lie to people. I'm too old for that. Yeah, I'm too old for that. If you're not going to do it, just thank you, Miss Cree. If you're not going to do it, just say it. I ain't going to run your playlist. Why would you say you're going to do something? Like I said, I got a lot of people in line to run it. Miss Cree, if you want your playlist run too, let me know too. I'll run yours too after I get through all these folks. Now, if I say I'm going to run it, I'm going to run it. I ain't going to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to run it. Your number's still the same. But let me get to them first. And once I get to you, I'm going to say, Miss Cree, I'm running your playlist. I'll let you know that. I got to put your name down too as running your playlist. I got Sharon I got to run. I got a Marlon. I got Sharon. Wait a minute. I got Cher I got to run. I don't know why I keep calling her Sharon today. Cher I got to run today. I'm going to run Miss Cree. Miss Cree I'm going to run. I can run Frank's new videos. I can't run Frank again no more. It's sad that you can't run people over again. And I said I'm going to run Marlon. All these people I'm going to run. And I said I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. Where I'm from, you asking where I'm from, Terry? Is that who you asking, sweetie? Sure, I would love that. Okay, I will do it. Miss Cree, when I get to you, I'll let you know. You are so pretty. Who are you talking about, Terry? Cher, Miss Cree, and Marlon. And I'm going to yell. How in the world you tell somebody you are running their playlist and they tell you, was supposed to run your playlist video? I am sorry, that's under my skin. You know what, Frank, it's true. when you run a playlist, do you have to comment and like? No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I don't never do it. I may start and telling you from the beginning. I say, well, Miss Cree, I'm about this. What I always say. Oh gosh, no, you don't have to. Why is this phone doing this stupid stuff to me? Hold on, guys. Oh gosh, this little stupid phone of mine. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pumping in it. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out why is this. Oh Lord. I'm gonna be fat as a pig today. I'm eating and eating like ain't no tomorrow. Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, so if you're not gonna run, yeah, I'm gonna run you too. I'm Cree. No, you don't have to say them. You can start from the beginning and say Cree. Like I'll say, I'm about to start running your playlist. Watch time is biggest headache. Marlon. Oh gosh. Watch time. Miss Cree, if you want me to run. Yeah, now Frank is, let me tell you something, Miss Cree. Frank is a good one. If you run Frank, believe me, he gonna run yours too. It should be the tit for tat for running somebody's playlist. You ain't nobody stuck on stupid stuff like that. But yeah, Frank will run your playlist because he did it to mine. And my numbers went up with Frank because he really ran me. And when he got done, he said, I'm finished with yours now, Tricia. And he ran the first and the second one. So, like I said, I'm going to start on you tomorrow. I'm about to get off live, guys, because I'm about to go clean up my kitchen. There's a hot mess. I should turn around and show y'all my kitchen. Take y'all in my kitchen one day. Nope. But I got that video coming up about my Thanksgiving meal. Oh, that food looked good this morning, Miss Cree. I think it was this morning. Yeah, I just glanced at it. I didn't look at your video, but I need to go back. Baby, don't leave. Who is this? Talking about some baby, don't leave. Who are you, Terry? I gotta go. It's time for me to get off this live stream. Now when you're talking this baby don't leave stuff, I definitely gotta go. But what I'm about to say, probably that one person again, but I want to send you a gift. Okay, where's the gift at? Where's the gift? What's the gift? I got a super chat down here. Send it through super chat. There you go. There you go. Super chat is always on. There you go. Have a great day, Tricia. You too, Bonnie. You too. All you guys have a good day. But I'm gonna put that. Do you have a PO? I have a PO. No, I don't have it. I gotta get that started. I'm gonna get that started. Probably today. I'm gonna get one because everybody asking me about a PO. No, Miss Green. Everybody asking me about a PO box, but I gotta get one. Wait a minute. Hi, Terry. Hi, Terry. Okay. So, yeah, I gotta get one, but I gotta go right now, guys. And thank you. I gotta get a PO box because people are gonna be sending me some card. I don't have a PO box right now. I'm gonna have to get one probably tomorrow or sometime. But everybody, watch that. I'm gonna put up that video either today or tomorrow, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Watch that, my little Thanksgiving little video. And you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you guys for staying and listening to me today, Miss Cree. Oh, Lord. I don't have a PO right now, Terry. I don't have it right now. I have to wait. Bye, Felicia. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Okay. Toodles.